it's hit and miss with certain things. She said really it's about a person's body and how it responds to it. She said it's never about the pill or the shot or whatever it is you're getting itself. She said it's about how your body responds. She's like, because everybody's body's different.
Right.
And she was like, so according to, she was like, how you have a blood type, you have blood type A, B, you got O positive, all this stuff. She was like, your body may react better to it than somebody else's. So she was like, you can't say if something will not work or if it will work. She said, it's just, you're taking a risk at the end of the day of taking any of this stuff. And she hasn't done it, and she's a pharmacist. She's like, as a pharmacist, she said, I still kind of don't trust it. She said, just from stuff I know, she's like, I'm gonna just probably wait till the end of the year. She said, weigh out the options between pill and shot form. And she was like, but I'm not gonna rush. And she said also because I have, I think she has a minor in, what was it, nutrition. So she kind of has more of an understanding about how this stuff works, along with having her pharmacy degree to be a pharmacist or a doctor, however you want to put it. And so I'm kind of rolling with her right now, just because she has way more knowledge about it.
Family too, so
yeah, she's not gonna steer me wrong. So
right,
yeah. I mean, I think it kind of depends too. Like if you staying inside, kind of following the shit you was doing before the shot anyway, you all good. You know, I just like I said, for me, bro, like I've been getting hit for some things. Like this month, things kick off for me.
No, for you in your position, I completely get it. People who got kids, people who,
you know what I mean. So I just don't want to be the one to bring nothing home and that type of shit. You feel me?
Exactly.
But anyway,
only thing that would ever suck though, side note, is if you take it and still get it.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's it, right? I mean, that's the thing about it is they talking about you're not fully like cured, like it's just like ain't gonna kill you.
It's like a flu shot. You can still get the flu.
Yeah. So
it just helps to fight it off. You have more chances now. Increasing your chances, supposedly.
Word. Well, shouts to the homie CL. He got me holding down today because he taking care of family business with his daughter and whatnot. He's still on the call. It's, so we do. So I'm gonna play this one in honor of Cinco de Mayo today, and we'll get into some music here in a second. So
let's go. What's up, girl?
What up?
Same motion.
All right, little throwback action. Delinquent Habits right there, you know what I'm saying? Which I didn't know in the day that was actually Sendog, who was kind of A&R in them, you know what I'm saying? So I found that out when I tapped in with him recently. So,
Bruh, I was playing this shit 2 weeks ago.
you know, right there, that'll get your Mexican neighbor rolling too, G.
Bruh, that's my shit. Like every time cause it was some rapper I was listening to and she used that sample. So then I was like, man, fuck this. I gotta use it. I gotta listen to the original. Pulled it up, and then from there I went and pulled up the scene from Double Take when there was breakdancing in the parking lot, like outside the gas station. So y'all don't even know about that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play this one, and I want to talk about it after because we mentioned it last week. This ain't the one we was talking about, but I dug it. So Bionic, you know, I'm gonna have to hear what you got to say after this. So here we go. Oh,
yeah, that was hot. What was that? What was that first record you played? The with the Mexican
Turn It and Trace.
Yep.
That
we had to do that one. We had to do that one for Cinco de Mayo.
I got kicked off because I'm here. I got Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Drinko, and Cinco de DJ. It's all going down today.
Look like you hanging with DJ Immortal.
At Cinco de Doctor.
Right, that's what it is looking
like. Look like you hanging with Immortal. Like
I'm in the doctor's office, man. I'm with the kids. I couldn't, you know, we had to do this joint, but it's all love, man. I'm here. I'm just listening in, man. It sounded dope. So you already know. Shout out to everybody. I'm in the chat.
So you got that Knicks on.
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, you see what the Knicks is doing. We trying to. You see what we doing?
No, I actually see what the Knicks is doing.
Man, big time.
I'm shocked, to be honest.
Fam, what's up with the Lakers though? We about to be in the play-in part.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
LeBron earlier in the year, LeBron was like, "Yeah, man, you know, blah blah. Let them battle it out for the bottom." Now they're in the bottom. Man, whoever thought about this need to be fired. Like, dude, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah.
So, Bionic, what did you think of the Khaled album, man? I needed to hear from you, man.
As a whole, as a collective whole, I don't like it. Now, I don't hate it. Don't get it twisted. I don't hate it. I think it's an average album.
How many times have you listened to it?
Once.
I listened to it 6 times.
All the way
through. Wow.
But see, this is the thing. I listen to things off of first vibes because when you, just like radio, if you drill something in my head, I'm gonna wind up liking it whether I really like it or not. So
you don't listen to it far as in like when we was on a group text, I listen to stuff. Of course, you do the first listen. Then you drive and listen to it in the whip. You listen to it at night. You may hear it in a club and get a different vibe. Like the last track, it's like the reggae track. It hit different in the club when they played it, and I felt a different vibe from it.
And the reason why I don't is because I consume so much stuff. Like literally, I just finished my playlist from Friday yesterday.
Yeah, I know what playlist she's talking about too.
So it's literally like, you know, if an album does catch me, then I'll go back and listen to it. Like there is one album I'm going back and listening to. That's the soundtrack for that samurai movie that came out.
Oh, Yasuke.
Yeah, that soundtrack.
Fire.
I'm going back and listening to that again. Yeah,
listen to that.
I was already vibing on that. This particular album to me is average. It's crazy because it's like, you know, we have the laughing and joking about like me not liking samples. It's crazy because it's like I like every sample that was picked. I don't necessarily like the songs. Like 2 of my favorite songs on that album happen to go back to back. It's this, the one you just played, and the one after it. And I'm in my head is probably because it's like I'm going from Migos to Meg Thee Stallion. And and back to back, they just go together. But if I was to listen to them by themselves, it may not hit the same. But I think it's an average album. There's a lot of people calling it trash, and I don't agree with that. And there's a lot of people calling
it's not
it epic.
Trash.
There's a lot of people calling it epic. I don't agree with that either. I just think it's, you know, I think it's an average album. It's you know, I do think Khaled is slipping. Like, but again, like I said, like I love every sample that was picked. I just don't like the songs.
See, and I gotta wonder because he got knocked, and I kind of feel the same way, but at the same time, I don't. He got knocked for basically having everybody that's hot in the game as features. You know what I'm saying? Where you know, many people were saying like, you know, okay, use your platform at this point to maybe introduce some new artists or some up and comers that could maybe get on. Mm-hmm. So it's like I agree with that in one point, but then on the other hand, I'm like, he's earned these features though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's kind of come up together, you know?
Like I wouldn't do it right now either, just because there, a few things can go into factor. He could have been, you had to get it for the label to like, hey, we need you to hurry up and put out some work, put out an album or something. Yeah. Or it could have been that because it is a pandemic, I'm not expecting everybody to have this crazy great level of a body of work just because of what's going on, and to put it out now and you can't perform it on tour, at concert shows, any of that, festivals, any of that type of stuff. I wasn't expecting the greatest body of work, or for him to put new artists on. I would put new artists on is when everything's open and stuff can really, those type of artists can get the shine that they deserve. Right now, it's smarter to put people who's known and who's hot on right now, because they're already doing their own thing, so they can't fall off, or they can't not get any type of recognition because they're new artists. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was more strategic to do it like that anyway.
But that's never been his MO though, bro. Everybody, he always does the anthem records. He always has like the biggest on his album. So that's the only thing. Like, and he's gonna get radio love because the one thing everybody says. Well, the one thing too, everybody says Cal is like one of the nicest motherfuckers you're ever gonna meet. So he keeps all his relationships solid. So he got a formula, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he plays the game accordingly. I don't know if this is gonna be number one. We got to shout out Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo got himself a number one album.
Yeah. Hey, did anybody listen to Drum's album or Shelly?
Drum's album is fucking fire.
Yeah, Shelly's fire. That album I listened to it 4 times. Fire.
Yes. Big fan.
That's that after midnight.
Can I?
But yeah,
wait,
man,
are we off of calendar already? Because I gotta say,
handle it.
Fire. I was going back to it. Like, one of my boys was like, man, for Khaled to have all these names on here, man, and put that type of project out, he should be ashamed of himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the biggest.
I don't agree with that though.
And that's fine. That's fine.
He delivered on the Nas. He delivered on the Nas Jay-Z record.
The Nas Jay-Z record is fire.
Even to me,
record's fire. I'm like,
even to me though, like to me, that Jay-Z Nas record falls flat. And I can't.
You bugging.
Hear me out.
Bugging.
Hear me out. There are 3.
I actually agree with you, Bionic.
Hear me out. There are 3 records that fall flat to me. There are 3 records that fall absolutely flat to me on that album. 2 of them are Drake's, and then the other one is the Jay-Z Nas. Now, again, think about what I said last week.
This is a rough crowd here, boy.
Think about what I said.
Put out no music. I can't put out no music.
And
come to New Music Wednesdays.
Well, think about what I said last week. Remember last week I said, I think people are going to focus more on who it is than what it is.
Yeah, no, for that, and that's where he kind of wins because he gets the big features.
Right. And so with that Nas Jay-Z record, it's like that record, I have listened to that record like 5 times, and I'm still like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I get what people are attaching themselves to, but I know if this exact same record with these exact same lyrics was not Nas and Jay-Z, nobody would be paying it no attention.
But this is the difference, though. It's because of who they are and the moves they made. Everything they're saying is all facts. So for them to say it, it makes sense. I can't hear a little baby saying what Jay's talking about. That's not going to make sense.
Yeah, no,
so facts, you can't put those lyrics on other people.
Bro, and
it only makes sense coming from them.
And this again will go back to the conversation that we were saying, like adult contemporary hip hop. That song went over motherfuckers' heads.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? Real spill.
The 444 album went over people's heads. They was like, I don't like this type of Jay-Z. He's an adult. He's 50. What do you expect from a 50-year-old who's been in the game for over 20 plus years?
Hip hop.
Right. This is
I call it economic hip hop.
And like I said,
from 50-year-olds. What are you expecting from 50-year-olds when you're 40 and 30 and 20?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Like I said, I feel like that record fell flat. I do understand why it resonates. I'm not going to be like, man, I don't know why people like that record. That record trash. I'm not that guy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying it didn't hit for me.
Word.
Like it didn't.
So were
hit
you
for me.
expecting a Justice League beat and I'm rapping over something like that?
It wasn't so much. It wasn't so much a what I was expecting, because I kind of take what people give me. You know what I'm saying? But like, I with that record, man, I can't quite put my finger on it. It's just something about it that's just dull. It's dull. Like it doesn't have any pop to it, like any snap. Like I get.
Did you see the
Did
video?
you need any horns?
I did see the video.
See, because I think the song fit the video just
It-
well.
I did too.
I did see the video, and it's like it's a laid back record, and I don't have a problem with laid back records.
Did you like the singing or the harmonies from Beyonce? I'm just asking you a question.
Honestly,
the rap. Did you like the singing?
Honestly, I didn't pay any of that any mind. I honestly didn't pay that any mind.
So how do you dissect music? Do you dissect it off of lyrical content, or do you dissect it more off of the musical side? Because I know what your background.
Hold on. We're gonna do that. We're gonna say that conversation for after another song right here, because I dig the question for sure. Shout out Swerve in the building, Chris, Tech Mattress, of course, Miss Queen, Earl, Ariel, thank y'all. CL, of course, New Music Wednesday. Raymond T holding it down for your man CL. My guy CL's at the Cinco the Doctor right now, getting tetanus shots and shit. So we're gonna play another joint, see what y'all think. Beat right there, that's new Don Toliver. What You Need.
I like that.
I thought that's good. I thought it's a good one for Don Toliver. I just feel like the after party one has gone so long. Like it was good to get another new joint from him.
And can I be an asshole real quick?
Be an asshole. I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Strip the lyrics off of that, put that Jay-Z and Nas verse on there. You got to win.
Oh my God. Queen, please come in and check your boy.
I'm going to try it, and then I'm going to have him listen to it 8 times.
I'll do it just for you. Because you put the work in, I will do it for you.
Hell yeah. Got to big up the homie Chris Walker in the building. Got to make sure we shout him out, man. Thank you for pulling up, Chris. We're gonna get into our first guest, who's just pulling up, man. The beautiful and lovely Miss Jordan Pauline. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to Digiwaxx New Music Wednesday, my dear.
Thank you for having me.
The Guyanese pop princess, y'all. Doing a thing out here, repping. I actually got to connect with her on a feature here recently and everything, so I felt it only right we bring it to the platform as well. Big stuff in the works. A new EP, Love Songs About Nothing, correct, love?
Love Songs About Nobody.
Love Songs About Nobody. My bad. Okay, well. Yeah. So welcome to everybody. Welcome to Digiwaxx New Music Wednesday, man. So, like I said, I've been seeing you making the rounds. Definitely tapping in on the West heavy. Saw you check in with Charisma here a second ago. Of course, the No Jumper and everything like that. How did things go with No Jumper? I was curious.
It was fire. It was fun. I am new to the podcast world, so I'm like, but it's fun. I had a lot of fun.
Word. So, share a little bit of your background, because for people who are not familiar, you've been around in this industry since like 10 years old. So
yeah. What's up? I'm Jordan Pauline, originally from Georgetown, Guyana. Came to Los Angeles, California when I was 6. Started making music professionally when I was 10. Started writing really when I was 4. Songs and stuff, and then got serious around 10. Got placements with Disney Channel, MTV, movies, everything. Literally every channel you could think of, I have a placement on it. Yeah, been going hard ever since. Hard in the paint.
Hell yeah. All right, well, thank you for joining us. We're gonna we'll play this video for the latest. I was hitting you in the text. Did you drop the Lustful one after all yet, or not yet?
Lustful Desires comes out in a minute tonight, so I'm about to do some promo videos when we get here. Yeah.
Okay, word. Well, I'm gonna get this screen share going, and everybody again enjoy some vibes with Miss Jordan Pauline. Big. So here we go. I laughed at the disclaimer on this thing.
Like, why are they trying to come for me?
Right?
So PG.
Fire.
I like that record. That's fire.
Fire.
Yep, I like that shit. I like that.
I see she got the old school Mac in there with the little camera on top. I like that. Okay.
So Miss Jordan Pauline, everybody. Again, the guy in these pop princess. Please, any questions, feel free to ask around. Like I said, big buzz, man. A lot of stuff to come. I believe this year and moving forward. She definitely was one of the artists that 2020 didn't stop shit. She put out a bunch of visuals and stayed busy. So feel free. Y'all got any questions, man? Ask away.
Question: have you or would you work with St. John?
Oh my God, I would love to work with St. John. I reached out to him. He said he's down to work, and that should be in the works soon. But yeah, he's been out of town and stuff. But soon, hopefully, that'll be a
Please
lit
come
collab.
back and share whatever record that is that y'all come up with.
Yeah, we gonna come up with some heat. Thank you for reminding me of that.
How this record here that you just played, how old is it? I like it a lot. Like, when did you drop it?
Live.
I dropped it last month.
Okay, so it's fresh.
Month and a half, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Any feature ideas for this one?
Feature?
Yeah, like
a remix.
Yeah, I would love
for it.
Nikki.
I can hear Nikki.
I would love to get Chris on something.
Oh, that'd be fire.
And you've been writing for Chris, right?
Yeah, I got some shit coming. First single.
Yeah, no, like I said, y'all, she got a heavy resume, man. She been right behind the scenes for a long time. It's just time to get Miss Paulina out in the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, who did you pin outside of Chris?
Huh?
Who'd you pin outside of Chris?
I worked with a lot of artists like Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, Zendaya, Chris Brown. But then I realized I had to just I wrote for Sweetie at one point. I had to get out of that caliber and just focus on my sound and packaging that, because I didn't want to sell somebody myself and then they out here doing me, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. I respect that.
That would be it. So is that a little bit of where you came when you mentioned the leech factor?
Yeah.
Well played.
Respect.
Well played.
Respect.
I got to ask about that video because have you ventured into the OnlyFans situation?
You know, I haven't. I downloaded OnlyFans to watch my friends, support my friends' OnlyFans, you know. But
I got it like that too.
It's kind of complicated. That app is kind of complicated. It's not even an app, it's a website, which I feel like they should just make an app by now. And no, I haven't really gotten to it. Everybody's like, do you have an OnlyFans? Do you have an OnlyFans? I'm like, no, I don't. But maybe one day, just to post behind the scenes.
Well, I feel like even with that video too, you could probably, because we had the discussion before, I think you could pull some NFT situations out of that thing right there too. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, man, please tell everybody what's in the works. So is there a delay on the EP, or was that just around the Lustful thing is not coming till tonight?
Lustful's coming tonight, and then the EP is coming around the 14th or 15th. My favorite song is literally in its 9th round of mixing, because the first version just sounds the best, the demo version. And I'm like, I need it to sound like when I cut it, and everybody just doesn't understand. So that's what we're about to go fix after this also. I'm about to go fix this very last record on this project, which is my favorite record. It's called Pretty Girls. And yeah, we're submitting it and everything. Everything is done, but it's just that one record. I feel like Michael Jackson with Billie Jean, 91 times. This is that one. But yeah.
Hell yeah. So the Guyanese pop princess, man, like I said, so I know you mentioned Rihanna as a huge inspiration and everything like that in your movement and all that type of stuff. So you know, how important for you is it to I guess to kind of rep for your home country, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, it's so surreal right now. every day. People will be sending me like Guyana and like my fans and stuff and my family repping me out there. And it's like a heartwarming feeling, you know, makes me feel so good. And I really thank you, Rihanna, for opening this door, putting the Island Girls on, because it just feels like God is good. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. God is great. And I'm really ready to put on GT in LA, but GT really, because that's where I'm really from. Like, that's my home.
I was going to ask you, like, who are some of the other notable artists from GT? You know, that was the question I had. Like, you know, I know everybody talks about, you know, Trinidad and Jamaica, but what's up with GT? Like, who else is, are you going to be like the first one to break out?
There's a few artists that's from GT, but nobody's like extremely popular. Of course, you have St. John. Dev Haynes is one of my favorite. He wrote for like Solange. He's doing like Drake's album, I think, coming up. He's really popping with Blood Orange. Who else? I was just having this conversation with my friend like 2 days ago when we was looking at a list, and it wasn't like wow, you know, it wasn't like sufficient, you know, like, oh, that person's from Chicago? No, it wasn't like that. Yeah, I really can't even think on the top of my tongue.
No, I think it's dope, you know, just being able to like represent and break through. And the fact that you started out at 10, that just sounds amazing. Like, what were you doing at 10 years old in the music business? Like, what was that about?
Being annoying, tagging myself along to my mom's adventures of wanting to be in the music industry, and really just being persistent, letting everybody know that I could do it too. And then one nice person named Alonzo Jackson and Frederick out of Dr. Dre's camp allowed me to express myself, and they've messing with it ever since. Yeah. True story.
Yeah.
Dope. Raymond?
True story. True story. No, but thank you, man. Like I said, I know you're a busy gal. I know you about to head to the studio. So if nobody got any other questions, man, you're welcome to hang on. No doubt. We thank you for pulling up love songs about nobody. Now, I do got to ask you, though, because this just got announced, any worries that you're going to have to compete with J. Cole? Because J. Cole just announced he dropping his off season on the 14th
You know,
as well.
I'm very pleased. Ooh, I'm happy that J. Cole is dropping. I love J. Cole. And also, I was looking at an interview in probably like 2010 of J. Cole. He was like, I'm going to drop my album on the same day as Kanye to know that I ain't like punk. Like, I ain't scared. And I kind of feel like that right now. Like, I ain't scared. And I feel like it's going to ring bells. So let's go.
Fuck yeah.
I'm excited. Hopefully me and J. Cole could collab too. He gonna hear this. I know he gonna hear it and be like, oh, wow, okay.
I think that's the takeaway from his story right now, because he said confidence through the roof. So, hey, I could respect it right now from you as well. We ain't never scared up in here. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't scared.
Hey, real quick, Raymond, you know, I gotta ask the regular question, like, how do we get in contact with you? You know, for the drops, for the custom versions, the dub plate, all of that.
I'm on Instagram at Pauline.
That was kind of the remix version right there. I think your Wi-Fi is going in and out.
Me?
Yeah, I think your Wi-Fi was going in and out right there. Do you would you just say the gram? Would you want people to get on the gram, or do you got to email to a manager or something?
Yeah, it's in my bio on Instagram contact, and I literally check that every day. And my management, if you guys want me to do drops, just tell Victor or Raymond or Yada or Sade or Margaret.
Is all that in your bio though?
Yeah, I have one a booking email in my bio along with my manager's contact, and then you could just DM me as well on Instagram. Okay, work. Yeah, I threw your IG in the chat for everybody to chat in. So, because like I said, you got DJs from all around the country right here, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Bionic, where you at?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. So you got a little bit of everything up in here, man. So shout out Swerve in the building as well. So Miss Queen B, I need your opinion from a lady, from a woman. What's happening?
Fire! I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the pretty girls. So I know, and I like the fact that you're a perfectionist. So it's cool.
Yes, I cannot.
She's like 91. We got to do this again.
Yeah.
So yes, I'll be in touch.
Hell yeah! So yeah, like I said, fams, we got the IG in the chat. Shout out Greensboro in the buildings too. Chris Walker, thank you as well. So yeah, tap in with your girl, y'all. Like I said, big things to come from her. I mean, you talking what? Shit, 10+ years in this thing from a kid to now. You know? So
yeah, and I'm in my acting spiel right now, my production spiel, and yeah, new music, more content videos, more flooding them, overflow. That's right. Can y'all come in agreement with me? Overflow blessings. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
Blessings.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate your time. Like I said, feel free to hang around if you can. If not, you know, we understand. Do your thing and expect for everybody to fucking tap in with you. So much love. We'll definitely be looking out for the video and everything tonight for the Lustful Joint. And just keep killing it, love. Keep killing it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Confidence through the roof. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you, too. Take care.
Very dope, yo.
We need a DJ pack.
You said what?
I said that we need a DJ pack.
Yeah, no, we'll get it. We'll get it. I mean, I got the joint itself, which I can get to you, so we can get that up. We'll go from there. So from GT, we're gonna go to the West with this one. We get this sharing shit right. Here we go. Big West Coast vibes right there. YG, Mozzie, and Blast. They're expecting a big summer from Blast out here on the West. Big announcement to be made right before summer. So I can't leak too much, but just know the ticket if you're trying to get a Blast feature about to go up majorly. You know what I'm saying? Blast like the new guy though in LA, man. Like I said, on that whole, you know, R&B, you know, melodic stuff. Like I said, West Coast Blast got on lock.
That record big out here.
Yeah.
Like they probably play that record, I kid you not, at least like 10, 15 times a day. Like no cap. Like I hear that record so many times out here. Wow. I just heard that like 10 minutes ago. So they obviously love it out here in the Midwest.
And on some other shit, YG and Mozzie are actually dropping a collab album together. So
oh, for real?
That should be some fire from LA to the Bay right there.
What's up?
Yeah, how you feeling now?
New wave, man. I think didn't Nas and Jay-Z announce a joint collabo too?
I think that's the Trolls trying to make that happen. I don't think it's been announced.
It would be fire though. I would like to hear it. And I would like for Ross to probably like A&R that because it's all about that production. I need Nas to be rapping over some Justice League beats.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh, did anybody listen? I know we talked about this a few weeks ago, but anybody listen to the Kid Ink album? It was actually pretty good.
Kid Ink?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he
I didn't even know Kid Ink dropped a joint. See?
We talked about it like 2 weeks ago. So I went and listened to it a couple times. Oh, this is a pretty good project.
I mean, I like Kid Ink. Like Kid Ink hasn't had a bad project to me. He
hasn't.
He just hasn't had the push. Like he's been consistent. All his projects have been solid.
Now that one he did had a push where like he was doing like he did 2 or 3 records with Chris Brown. Then he did a record with Tinashe and Usher.
Right.
That's when he started gaining that momentum, and then after that it kind of just
because like him and what was that other cat out of I think he was signed to Bad Boy maybe out of Baltimore.
Out of Baltimore.
They were on the song together. I can't remember. Like, King Los.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like both of them cats, man. Both of them cats was hot, man, and just the industry, bro.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing was, like when Kid Ink first came out, he was signed. You know what I mean? And then he you know, fulfilled his contract with the label. So he doing everything independent now. So you know, some people find out it's harder than it sound to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't
I mean,
getting,
we
you
had
ain't getting
that
the label
discussion in
marketing
here.
and all that stuff, you know?
And we had that discussion in here too. Remember
Yep.
when I was like, everybody says independent is the best route, but is it really? Because
it's only the best for who can handle it, who's going to put that work in, and who got the financial backing for themselves to do it. Like a Fat Joe can do independent and be good. But Kid Ink, I don't know, it might be,
I mean, even then, even some of the bigger artists, they not, what I'm saying? It's like you never really know whose name carries weight until they go independent. Because like Drake don't need no label. Beyonce don't need no label. Jay-Z don't need no label.
Nah.
I can't confidently mention nobody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people ain't been talking about this
chord base. Like, what's his name? Tech Nine. He has a good chord to where he can do it, and how he did it was smart.
But even then, it's like when I say that, I'm looking at it from like a fan consumer standpoint, where, like I said, I like Kid Ink. Had no idea he had an album. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have known Snoop had an album if it wasn't for the verses. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, the whole indie space is like, when you find out, you find out. But damn, like, you better hope you find out.
Right. And then it also depends on who's just your presence on social media. I hate to say it like that, but those who like, this isn't music, but it's still a good person to talk about. Kevin Hart, because he's on there so much, and like DJ Khaled, they're on social media so much, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all that. They can go independent and put up their own money and be successful because they're gonna market the hell out of that stuff. Like, for real.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo,
hey, Chris,
you heard the Moray joint?
Which who's?
Who?
Y'all heard Moray's full project?
From North Carolina,
It was
that dude's nasty.
Again, Moray, it got too repetitive for me.
You think?
Dude got 3 melodies, bro. Like,
you gotta give him time to grow as an artist. Most artists is like that, for real.
He's gonna
for real, hear me out. Hear me out. You didn't ask me about his potential. You asked me what I thought about the project. So,
but that goes along with it, though. Come on.
I know he's a rapper, and he didn't like readily rap. I know he stayed melodic the entire time. Let me hear some of that rap flow. Like,
he's not really. He never really said he's a rapper. He's more an singer. He comes from like the church background. He never really.
He is. He said that in his interview at Breakfast Club.
He never really said he's a rapper. So that's his style, and I think he's gonna be one of those next ones. I mean, his message ain't like the class of his peers, I guess, age bracket, whatever.
Right.
In his interviews, you could tell he's gonna have a run in this game. He's gonna have a run, depending on his team and everything. But he's gonna have a run. The way I hear how he just the few interviews that I've seen him in, and I've seen a little documentary that comes with the project that's on Apple or whatever. It seems like he's grounded. You know what I'm saying? He's married. What artists come in the game say, "Yo, I'm married and my wife," and they talk highly about their wife, even though that don't mean much. But
he's super honest. He's not hiding nothing.
Yeah, he's letting people know his story. It's true. His videos are very realistic. Ain't no flashy this, flashy that, booties and da. It's in his neighborhood. It's in his hood. So I think a lot of people can kind of relate to him. He's not using auto-tune like that. He might be lightly, but he's really doing it from. And I think he's gonna have a run. He's gonna have a run, and right now, where you're from, North Carolina is running it up right now.
Yeah, no, like
the artist is definitely coming up.
Yeah, no, he's got the backing. You know what I'm saying, as far as like the state, right?
And I seen the thing real quick. I seen thing billboard in Times Square this past weekend. I was like, oh shit! I was like, wow, you got it already in Times Square right now.
No, like he's got the backing, like, and the thing is I want to see him succeed. You feel what I'm saying? Like straight up, beat selection, superb. Like every track majority of the tracks on there, I was like, yo, I'm with this. You know what I'm saying? It was just, like I said, for me, the melodies got repetitive. The track selection is excellent. So yeah, he has room to grow. And yes, this wasn't necessarily an album, it was a mixtape.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. He said it was a mixtape. He didn't say it was an album.
Yeah, so I'm not turning my back on him. I'm not talking down on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing that annoys and irks me. And that irks me about a lot of rappers. Like, and I'm talking about like a lot of mainstream hit record rappers. Like, that annoys the hell out of me too. So it's not just a thing, picking on him. So I'm hoping, people love saying church background, but damn it, church music got a whole bunch of intricate stuff in it. You know what I mean? So let me hear some of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear it in his tone, and I think once he gets into that, and I hate to like use this phrase, but like that T-Pain bag where like he gets on a whole bunch of hooks, that's really gonna push him out there. Like what I was gonna say before about Khaled's album, relating back to Moray, is I listen to the Baby and I can hear the growth, and I'm like, okay, he's in that mode where he's just rapping, he's getting on hooks, he's doing verses for people, and if you been in that stage around it or been in it personally, when you start to get into that bag, you start growing as a lyricist, you're gonna start throwing out certain bars and stuff that people didn't expect. And I feel like that with him, like once he gets on that train and he's just moving, he's just gonna keep growing as an artist, and we're gonna like hear some really dope stuff from him, and he's gonna surprise us with some tracks. I'm pretty sure Khaled's gonna probably try to get him on the next album. And side note with Khaled, I'm surprised he didn't put his own artist on it.
I'm saying,
what's his name,
Jones?
Earl?
You know what I mean?
No, not that one, Earl. What's the other one that you know? The one dude with the dreads.
Flip.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't on there. I'm like, Khaled is your artist, and he's actually dope.
I'm not surprised.
Why not?
I'm disappointed. I'm not surprised.
Why aren't you surprised? Because he put Ace Hood on a lot of stuff when he had his other albums.
I mean, I don't know. I would disagree. I'm not sure he's given Flip so much backing like since Leave Me Alone, to be honest with you. But I don't know the details of that, so I don't want to speak too much on it.
Right.
If you really think about it, Cali doesn't do, I don't know, Ace Hood. Then he have what's the name from what's the name from Harlem? That was with Dipset. Yeah, I forget his name, but he I don't know, Cali. I don't know if he does well with signing artists to his platform. It's more about him. It's more about Cali. And artists, being under artists like that, like artists signing under other artists. If the main artist still focusing on their music career, it's pretty much a wrap trying to get yours off, and they still focusing on theirs. The only person that caters to their artists and do well and their own career is Rick Ross. He'll go back in for his artists. He ain't worrying about him. He's gonna get his off. Everybody else, I don't know.
I mean, Young Money, Young Moolah, baby.
Yeah. Word. All right, fans. Well, while our next guest kind of logs in, we'll play another joint real quick. Get into some rap shit. So, peep this one out. See what you think. It's New Music Wednesday. That one just dropped as well, man. So, like I said, shout out that whole Griselda camp right there, man. Benny the Butcher. So,
yo, that one girl they just signed, what's her name? 7 something. Yo, she got some fire coming out.
That's gonna be like nice. That's gonna be like their first girl, right? Their first lady of Griselda.
Yeah, she got some fire.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be every camp got to do it today, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every camp got to do it today. Right. Only makes sense. So again, big shout out everybody in the building. New Music Wednesday. Shout out the family pulling up with us right now. The homie Rossi Rock, Sebi OG. Cinco de Mayo. I wanted to clear things up for the room because CL hit me and said they wanted to do something for Cinco de Mayo and everything like that. And he mentioned Latino, and it's important to understand that really Cinco de Mayo is really more around a Mexican holiday rather than like Latino as a whole. So it's on some Mexican shit. So me being the honorary Mexican amongst the Digiwaxx New Music Wednesday call, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna tap in with the homies who just dropped off a dope EP. Actually just came out today, huh, Ross? Can you hear us, brother? You're on mute. You guys are on mute, Ross.
You hear me now?
There we go. There we go.
Yo,
yes,
what up,
sir.
Raymond? Thanks for having us, bro.
No doubt.
What up,
no
Raymond?
doubt, man. Sebby, what's up, G? Where y'all at right now?
Good?
Where y'all at?
We right here about to do a podcast in Chula Vista.
Oh, okay, word. Okay, word. Well, congratulations, family, on the EP. Swap City is fire.
Thank you,
every
bro.
one of these things is slapping. Like I said, I wanted to have some gente that represent today with us. A little Cinco de Mayo action for the crew right here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into this first joint. We'll ask a couple questions. Again, Swap City is the name of this thing, y'all. These cats coming up out of San Diego, but making big moves. You know what I'm saying? And I think y'all will dig the sound. So
hold on. I'm about to put you on this camera real quick. Hold on. Say what's up, Raymond.
Who that?
Say what up. Say what up.
What up? What up? Who we talking to is the Digiwaxx New Music Wednesday. We up in here today celebrating Swap City. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You got those tracks I emailed you?
I did. We're gonna play the first one right now. So again, Swap City.
Hell yeah.
This is the first one as they kick off the thing, which I thought was a good way to start it. So
Playboy.
Here we go.
Yeah, let me grab my copy. What's up?
Watch me do my Diddy bop. Me and Rock City hop. Turn a 10 to a 15 and a 25.
New Bahama top, summertime, really hot. Sun shining on my pinky ring, they like to dance a lot.
My caddy a baddie, I'm popping chamois while I tee off. Ay, and I'ma take her to the house like I'm Dion. Ay, and look at the drink, we hoes, that's a 3 entree. My skin hella tan like I'm Beyonce.
My caddy a baddie, she holding all my sticks. We out Barona playing poker, she hold all of my chips. Hauling one right into this go-kart flip. She picking me up, daddy you good, I think I'm way too lit.
And it was alright, and it was okay. I tipped her a 5, she gave me an 8. I know I'm all up on her mind, she looking at me like it's fate. I spark my bleether while I'm asking Rossi, is her titties fake?
Well, what you think?
Shit, I don't know, but I'ma hit it anyway.
Playboy, don't you get it fucked up. I would do the same thing, pulling out a 9 club. Girl, I need you on the team. It's the body, yaddy, yaddy. Look at popping out the jeans. I'ma pull up like a jockey, about to knock it off the tee.
Rossi, I'm feeling like Main Chamberlain. At the quinceañera, dancing with all of the moms. She told me she was divorced, so now I'm whipping her Porsche. Give me 10, I'll meet you down at the course.
Playboy, don't you get it fucked up. I would do the same thing. Playboy, don't you get it fucked up. I would do the same thing. Playboy, don't you get it fucked up. I would do the same thing. Usually I'm in the cut. Now I'm living out of dreams. I'm barely waking up. Count money, never sleep. I'm a chip.
Yeah, we gotta get this trailer going.
Yeah, I used to wanna be in the league. Made the game winner, counting money and living a dream. And my caddy a baddie, something that you wouldn't believe. I feel like Tiger, but you know the name still Jimmy P. Hey.
That's Playboy off the new EP. That's track 1.
No, I thought that was a great way to open up the EP, bro. That fucking
Yeah.
set the mood for this whole
Thank
thing.
you.
So
Thank you. I love that drop in that song.
fuck yeah. Said shout out to Sebby. Said I'm about to
Yeah.
kiss it dancing with all the moms.
That
Come on, man. You know, you lived it.
was probably the last song we made for the project too, no?
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Yeah, nah, that's fire, brother. That's fire. Hey, Rossi, you're still tapped in Rostrum Records, yeah?
No, not really. I just had that one deal with them, but I'm not with them no more.
Okay, but you still fucking around heavy with 24 Hours?
Yeah, that's my guy, Tokyo. Shout out Private Club.
Yeah, Private Club. So I'm sure a lot of y'all familiar with Made in Tokyo, whatever. So Rossi had tapped in with them. I didn't realize you were done with that, but that's all good. You know what I mean? At least the relationship's building right there.
Yeah, no, I left on good terms, but everything's still good. Still doing my thing.
I gotta ask you, G, did you guys really get arrested at the Padre game recently?
Yeah, I did. I did. They thought
What
I was
happened?
gonna jump up. I pretended like I was gonna jump over to go run on the field. Security wasn't having it, so one of these fans were just trying to kick us out, trying to get down with the homie, and it was just a shit show. Police had to come. cup this up, walk this out.
We got to big ups the Padres right now. Even Tatis Jr. On the cover of the MLB 21 for all you gamers.
Legendary. Yeah, legendary shit. I was just at the game last night. Or 2 nights ago. Was that 2 nights ago?
Yeah, nah, it's the place to be right now. Like I said, you know, San Diego don't get much winning in the city. So when they do get it, everybody go. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We got a song. We got a song called Tatis, named after Fernando, man. It's hype.
Okay, dope.
It's all love. It's a banger. It couldn't make the project because of some back end shit, but we're still gonna shoot a video and promote it with the whole campaign and shit.
Dope. Yeah, I seen even Rob Stone did a joint for them too. So no, that's cool. I think what's even better for y'all right now is the city's actually showing love to the artists. So
Right.
you know, that's been a fight that's been going on right here for a long time. So you know, and a salute to y'all and to everybody on the call, just so you can understand a little bit, you know, what I really like about Rossi, even further, Seb, you know what I mean? When Mexicans get into hip hop, we get dubbed and put in this corner of like Chicano rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you listen to this whole album, nothing's gonna make you think that. So that's what I dig about this whole thing, man. This whole thing is a vibe. So I'm gonna get into this next joint right here. This one actually features 24 hours. Big fire right here. So Mission, correct?
Yeah, Mission.
About to play this one. Here we go.
I'm gonna get in the Padre hat after this one.
Yeah. Diamonds in my teeth, she say 20 got them bitch. Hey, down with a nigga, I take you on my missions. Big crib, big yard made for the dishes. I'ma keep it real with you had no suspicion. Never seen a fat nigga do all these positions. I ride or die bitch that I take on all these missions.
Homie works at this one.
If you keep it real with me, I take you on these missions. Ride or die bitch that I take on all these missions. Never seen a fat nigga do all these positions.
Something like a ride or die, maybe even down the line. Flew into my city, so you know I had to make the time downtown. Let's get a hookah at Mina. Got a shorty down south, she only drank tequila. Got a plug I used to fuck with, her name Maria. She got popped a while ago, been a minute since I seen her. Changed clothes, bad bitch, can't stop her. Let me take you out to see the Pats beat the Dodgers. After that, let's go to Low Italy for lobster. She 5'3", bad little body, something proper. Damn, I don't gotta ask, she come get me. Got a money mission, I told her you coming with me.
Diamonds in my teeth, she say 20 got them bitches. Stay down with a nigga, I take you on my missions. Big crib, big yard made for the dishes. I'ma keep it real with you had no suspicion. Never seen a fat nigga do all these positions. I ride or die bitch that I take on all these missions. If you keep it real with me, I take you on these missions. Ride or die bitch that I take on all these missions. Never seen a fat nigga do all these positions.
Ay, strip dance like you working for tips. With all due respect, you my favorite bitch. Let the curls grow out for the bitches. But you the one I wanna bust these missions with. These hoes new, but you got that vintage. Put my swags on like I'm Nipsey. It's your ocean, and I'm dipping. Fresh fruit and a whole pound of sticky. Baby got that water, got me bent. They go to the bed, I came and went. All up in the studio, spliffed up. On the beach, palm trees, doing chin up.
Diamonds in my teeth, stay down with a nigga, I take you on my missions. Big crib, big yard made for the dishes. I'ma keep it real with you had no suspicion. Never seen a fat nigga do all these positions. I ride or die bitch that I take on all these missions. If you keep it real with me, I take you on these missions. Ride or die bitch that I take on all these missions. Never seen a fat nigga do all these positions.
Like we should get the whole city out. Like us all in the group and then just go from one person to the other person. Yeah. I'ma tuck it up.
Big shout out to all my chunky fellas in the building. You know what I'm saying? We could do them things too.
What?
He said I'm my chunky fellas.
We could do them things too. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted.
Gotta put on for him.
Don't get it twisted.
That's right, see.
Don't get it twisted.
So that was Mission featuring 24 Hours on there. Again, this all off the new EP Suave City. How long y'all been? I mean, I've been seeing y'all messing around together, and I think I got the first taste of y'all Jungle Juice, right? Was that the first one y'all did together?
I think the first one we did was Argo.
Oh, okay, word.
Yeah.
So this has been in the works for the two of y'all though for a minute?
Yeah, for about a year. A year.
Cool.
We still got a bunch of songs that we didn't put on there. So we'll probably come with the Swap City Volume 2 or Volume 3 or something like that. But we're just always working, always making songs. So for sure you get some more shit.
Ross, did you ever end up making your way up to LA? Because I know you were flirting with the idea of moving out there for a while.
Nah, I never made my move. I never made my move out there. I mean, I'm up and down here and there. It slowed down because of COVID, but I want to start getting back up there when shit starts popping off again.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's starting to be a little wave of Rasa making some good music, man. That I said.
Oh, I see that.
I see that. I seen of course, Lil Weirdo's doing his thing. You know, a lot of LA cats, Cypress Moreno, and so you know, there's a little wave of things happening on the West right now that I think is getting us out of the little bit of the Chicano rap realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to come tap in with the LA artists too and see what's going on because I feel like we could do some crazy shit. Shout out to Coyotes. You fuck with the Coyotes?
Yep.
Yeah, those are my homies. I want to go out there and do some shit with them.
How did 2020 play out for y'all, man?
2020, we just kept working.
Yeah, I
kept recording. I know he kept recording.
I had a great year. I know it was you know, detrimental to a lot of people's businesses, but we just kept going. We kept pushing. We worked more than ever because we were stuck at home and we got studios at the crib and shit. So if anything, me and Rossi were just locking in way more than we usually would, which actually helped us stack a lot of content for this next summer and this next year. You know what I mean? Because we got, like Rossi said, we got a bunch of songs on tuck and we just chose like our favorite ones to put in a little pack. And we might do that part 2, part 3, keep running that as a series. So it was good, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Rossi Rock, Sebi OG, new EP, Swap Cities out. Any questions from the room, y'all? If not, we're gonna get into another joint. This one is Drive My Bands Against Swap City is the name of the new EP. We ain't gonna keep you too much longer, y'all, because I know y'all gotta go do their podcast. So we'll get into this last joint.
Yeah.
She said, do you want to drive my Benz?
Yeah.
Super down.
Hey, let me get the keys to the Benz, baby.
Making all her
Yes, I'll be back. Act up, bitch, what's happening? I'm from Dago, baby, so I'm outside tanning. I'm scrambling in the pocket with a quarterback cannon. Goddamn, can't be fucking on a little fan, bitch. Trying to stay working and avoid the distractions. Oh, look at that, bitch, I'm all mad and I got him dancing. Feel like Lamar Jackson. Ask me how my day went. Outstanding. Ay. She want me to drive the Benz. No mistake.
I'll be back. Yeah, look, packed up, act up, bitch. Let's get out the house. I could be a dick, I'm popping out the mouth. 2 kids, shit. I ain't good at pulling out. Get your dirty hands off me. I don't want no groupie now. Bragging about the sex, so you really on that trippy style. I really like your friend, but you'll do for now. Talking all that shit, well, you really had to prove it now. She said, do you want to drive my Benz? Yeah, I'm super down. Fucked up, now I'm flexing it. Got this little thing and I'm sexing it, yeah. I ain't with the extra shit.
Good looking, I'm gonna be right back. Come on, baby. Yeah.
She want me to drive the Benz.
Let's go for a ride. Yeah. Yeah. I said hell no, baby. I didn't do no damn blow tonight. Pulled up with 3 bitches and they all go tonight. Fuck the club, we be at the crib. Tryna get this one bitch to lay right by my rib. All these heads, they hella lame. Bitch, I'm wrapped up tight, no cellophane. Bitch, hit me on my phone, it's not a beeper. Man, fuck your old ex, man, that for a creeper.
Let me get those keys, bitch. We going on a mission real quick. You feel me?
She want me to drive the Benz. Yeah. She want me to drive the Benz.
Hey, bars on the beat, I'ma fuck it up. Told the little homie grab the burner, finna tuck it up. And if they trippin', call it set, finna wet it up. Bust the caps, make it dance, have them do a double dutch. It's every day living, homie, what you know. I'm posted with the homies, getting litty, Curtis blow. And these niggas be trippin', but they don't even know that I'm on my city shit, and my name is so low.
She want me to drive the Benz.
Yeah.
She want me to drive
From the Jeep to the Lexos, sitting on Lorenzo's. I just came up, but I've been influential. Baby tapping in while I pull up in a benzo. Trapping all day, yeah, dreaming of the Enzo. Remember when them ends low? So I had to get more. Scheming, plotting, running, can't even break a sweat though. Now we out the jacks and we growing exponential. Yeah, we growing exponential.
She want me to drive the Benz. Yeah. She want me to drive the Benz.
Super dope, fellas. I would play Te Amo, but we got a little time because that's my other little favorite one on there too. Like I said, seeing that drop, I instantly went and took a listen to the whole thing, man. So congratulations to y'all. Hope to see more and more shit to come. You know what I mean? And keep working, Ross. I know you've been at this heavy, man. So
yeah, we still going.
No doubt.
Yo, I just want to give him I know Raymond, I know you gotta wrap it up. I just want to give him props, man. Both records was fly. Definitely dope music, man. Shout out to everybody that's making dope stuff. You know what I mean? And whatever we can do to support, I'm down for that.
Thank you.
And let's see what the Padres do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We'll see.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
And if,
Y'all know, man.
You guys could,
Y'all go.
if you guys could follow us on Instagram too, that'd be tight. I don't know.
I dropped it in the chat.
I just followed you.
Okay, dope. Yeah, follow me. I'm gonna follow you guys back. Follow Sebi.
Appreciate y'all, man.
We got a lot more shit coming. We got the Playboy video dropping in a couple days too, so look out for that.
So check it. Yeah, is that like the melody, like it's a melodic type of sound, like on both records? Is it the same producer, or that's just sort of like the sound of it? Because it definitely sounds fly and dope, and I like it.
Nah, it's different. It's different producers.
Yeah, it's a few different producers, man. We just like you said, like Raymond was mentioning earlier, like they like to put like the Mexican people in like a Chicano box, but we want to bring some fly shit, more like some like this melodic, new, fresh sound to that kind of look, and that's what we've been naturally doing. You know what I mean? So we're pushing that.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
We could hear you. Go ahead, Nick.
Yo, I like the music. Do a whole album with that sound. Even if they sound the same, it's great because y'all content is different. You know, on each songs. I like the fact that the first song kind of sound like this song, right? That just played. That's the kind of album I love, where it's not too far out from each other. You get what I'm saying? It's a dope vibe. It's good to drive to. You know what I'm saying? Smoke to. And this is like that tempo of that new wave right now, and it's perfect. With that nice older sound, but still new. So keep doing your thing like that. And I would love to get an album from y'all with just that sound. You know what I'm saying?
What sound? Yeah. But what sound are you talking about more specifically?
That melodic sound you guys have going on in
the last
songs. Nah, both songs, man. I like them for what it is.
More like the missions, like the Amo type of sound, like
yeah, the mission. I think they're talking about the mission and that last one right there, Drive My Benz.
Yeah, it makes you wanna come around Yahweh to see how y'all living. You feel me?
Okay.
Like if I never been to, I don't know where y'all at in LA somewhere. I don't know. I'm just saying, in the sunshine world, it will make you want to come, in your area.
Yeah, come spend the day at the beach with us, man.
Right, shit like that.
They in San Diego.
Right, So just keep doing your thing, man, for real, and that's from the bottom of my heart. Y'all got some dope shit. Send that
by the
shit
way,
in, man.
That's DJ Mad Soul representing out of Boston. He
Yeah.
obviously ain't never been
Okay.
to he ain't never been to San Diego, but we're gonna get him down there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't travel there. Yeah, I
man.
traveled the goddamn well. I never been out there.
You're
We might
gonna
have
love
to
San
pull him
Diego.
on Fenway Park one time.
All right, I'm gonna come out there though.
Padres versus the Red Sox. That's a little
If
bit
it
of a
ever
movie.
happens, we're sliding out there. I've always wanted to go to Fenway.
What I'm gonna say is
Hey, CL, get it right. I represent Brooklyn, New Jersey, and Boston. All right, let's get this right, CL.
All right, you super.
It's
Northeast.
25 years in Brooklyn, CL. Let's get it right.
Facts.
Well, shit, bro.
I do want to ask. I know
ahead,
Raymond, you be up on it with the DJ pack on them records, or either one of them, because they got that flavor. So
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys got DJ packs put together for them yet, or just the singles?
Nah, we got to get them together. We got to get them
We
together.
can put them together.
Yeah, we can do that.
As soon as you get them together, because like I said, Digiwaxx, like I said, bro, I wanted to get you on here because, like I said, we got DJs from all around the country on here, bro. You know what I mean? So just to help expand the sound, because while I think you got a good West sound, you got a good sound that is like really for the mass appeal with this thing y'all just did. So just like I said, man, the homie right there, talking about the melodic thing. I mean, it is what it is right now. There's a wave of it, but I think the cool part about it is you guys bring your own flavor to it, so it don't sound like everybody else is out there.
Right, I agree with you.
I agree. It's natural, man. It's natural.
Hell yeah. Well, keep banging them mamas at the quinceañeras and everything, Sebi. Keep
I'm
pushing.
try not
the
to,
forces
but
in
you
the
know how it
bedroom.
is. You know how it is.
Hell yeah. All right, fam. So listen, I appreciate you guys pulling up. I got your IGs tagged in the chat on here. So hopefully everybody give you a follow. And again, the Swap City's available everywhere, right?
Okay.
Hell yeah. We appreciate y'all taking the time.
Thanks for having us, bro.
Indeed.
Yo,
Y'all go do your thing, man.
Yo, Raymond, can you put their IG in the chat right there?
I did. If you scroll
Nah, I just tapped in, so
right,
I'm not I can't see all of them.
Got you.
Thank you.
And
Thank
again,
you.
the title of the new album is Swap City.
Right. Yes, sir.
Word. All right, fellas, much love. We're gonna get into some more. And feel free to stay on if you want to, but I know you gotta go as well. So
Yeah, we about to hop in this podcast right now. We're outside.
all right, do you think, fellas?
Thank you, Raymond. Appreciate
All right.
y'all.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Raymond.
every one of y'all.
All right, here we go. Next record.
See, I just broke up with my girl, so I gotta call up my niggas. We gon' hit that group chat. We gon' see which club to visit. Better yet, a day party. Man, Diego sounds exquisite. Pre-gaming in the car. I'm already pissy. Gotta watch my fucking carbs, so I hit that vodka tonic. Yes, my guppy name is Gary, like I played for the Sonics. This shit is kinda scary. Let's not get too far off topic, but I think I still have pools, so I'll play that corner pocket. Yeah. I'm so ready to meet my next girl. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to meet my next girl. I'm so ready. Ain't nobody thinking about that old shit. Fuck that bitch, I'm over it. Thinking about that old shit. Fuck that bitch, I'm over it. I'm so ready to meet my next girl. I'm so ready. I done been around the block a few times. I'ma talk a little shit if you don't mind. There you go, thinking that it was about sex. Now you got your shit back.
big bop right there. Legend, tell us about it.
New single right now from Lee Renee that we pushing real heavy right now. So yeah, So Ready. He wrote it, produced it, everything. So that's him rapping and singing on there.
What you do is you lift the J. Cole rap verse from Party and throw it on there because don't nobody really remember J. Cole's verse. Everybody remember Andre version, right? So
right, didn't Jay have a verse too?
I don't know. But don't nobody remember J. Cole joint. So lift J. Cole verse off of that joint, slap it in the middle of that, and boom, you got a remix with J. Cole. With the album.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
With the J. Cole album getting ready to drop. Boom, there you go.
Here we go. Hey, I'll send it to you and you can go on and do that.
What's your involvement with Lee Renee?
I manage him.
Oh, okay, where's he out of?
Cali.
Okay.
I think he's in Riverside.
Okay, so that's more like the Inland Empire. So,
yeah.
And so it's so like it's funny because I saw the clips of like when DMX would talk about Cali. Whether you in San Diego or like you said, Riverside, the Bay, you in LA to out of towners. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, oh yeah, you in LA. They're like not like when you live out there, it's not that.
Yeah.
I used to say, oh yeah, you LA. They was like, that's not LA. I was like, oh, okay, my bad.
And then you might just need to go 2 blocks and it'll take you 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The traffic be fucked up.
Facts. Same in New York. When I went to New York, they was like, oh yeah. I said, where can I get some Timbs at? Oh yeah, it's just right up the street off of like 125th Street. I'm like, all right, bet. I started walking. I said, hold up. It was like another 16 blocks down.
You'll get there, don't worry. You almost did.
And then I had the Asian ladies like hunting me down, like trying to sell me sunglasses, swearing it's not the same person. I said, I just talked. No, that was my sister. No, it was you. Stop playing. Just come down the alley. I'm not going down the alley with you. Think I'm stupid? Man. You know, Cali and New York and Atlanta is probably some of the worst traffic I've seen in my life. And I've been to a lot of places.
Do we have anybody in Atlanta on the call still?
Anybody in Atlanta? Nobody in Atlanta? But yeah, Atlanta got some crazy traffic. But Cali, I remember I put my truck in park and went to sleep. Woke up probably like 20 minutes later, didn't move.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all got the real rush hour.
Well, the crazy thing too is now they're putting like the new like wake up feature in the Teslas.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because so many people are like going to sleep when they get an autopilot. So like if they feel your hands drop off the wheel, the car starts dinging. You know what I'm saying? Because so many cats are just putting an autopilot and going to sleep. You know what I mean? So Tesla's got a new feature in there, which if they don't feel your hands on the wheel.
Shout out to Tesla, man. That's the future.
Nah, for real. For real.
No, it is.
Yep.
No, speaking
I'm
of
just
which,
put some
Ephraim,
stuffed gloves on that bitch. Like have some
this
gloves,
guy
stuff them things and put them.
They put the fake hands on there. You funny. But y'all do got that carpool lane, which has saved me a few times when I had people in the car with me. I was like, thank you, God.
Yeah.
You hop in that lane, you good. We don't even got that out here.
You know what's fucked up though? When you go to the Bay Area, their carpool is 3 or more though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, it's fucked up. So the 8, you get in the 80 out there, the 8. So in the Bay, it's like 80, 880, 580, 680, 780. Like if you ain't got 3 people in your whip, be patient.
Basically, put a mannequin in the back seat.
Put a mannequin or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just had the windows tinted, had a mannequin right there, so they can at least kind of see the shadow of a person, and that's it.
Yep. Fuck around and just throw a car seat in your shit. You know what I mean? Just to show.
No, for real. For real. You're gonna have to. Isn't y'all are y'all at what are y'all at? 80%?
What city?
Cali. Like, are y'all at 80% far as in like being opened up?
I don't know if it's 80. If anything, I think we're like in the 60 range because they're moving like we got one of the lower counts, you know what I mean, of the positives now around the country. But they still got limited. But you know what? Each venue is on their own because trust me, the clubs now fucking horrible. You know what I mean? Like it's like they call it limited capacity. Everybody up in there. You know what I mean?
I heard Vegas will be at 100%. I think like July 1st, and all the clubs is gonna be popping.
Yeah, no, that makes sense though. Summertime.
Are you?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they can't afford to
doesn't-
keep losing
but-
out money.
Yeah, but isn't it funny to me, like, outside of like the money you make from a club, which is, it's all about money, but for a patron now, I don't even want to go out like that. Like, I go out when it really makes sense. It doesn't even make, like, I'm like, yo,
But
it's
you
not
gotta
the
keep in mind,
same.
CL, all that is relative.
I ain't
to
gonna
the
be in
person.
nobody's club anytime soon, man.
No,
But they got
Yeah,
the residencies and stuff now, so I mean, Vegas is gonna make sure that you get out there.
But no, all of going out, like, necessity is relative. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yep.
Like my best friend, you know, we joke because he considers himself claustrophobic, so he can't be inside for like days. Now the thing is he'll go take a walk. He'll get in his car and drive around and just burn up gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he just can't be in the fucking house. Now, is he surrounding himself with other people? Hell no. But you got certain people that have whatever their personal needs or personal desires are that need to let off steam. You know what I mean? That need to get out the house. Like, I ain't necessarily want to, well, I bullshit, I be in the gym, but outside of that, nigga, I'd sit my ass in the fucking house.
I just
These
made
kids,
room.
they need to
I
get
just
out
made
there. They
room in
bugging
the
right
house
now.
here just to break dance, so I don't have to go out and do it.
Damn right.
That's right.
But it's the kids
Hold
who need
up,
to get out
hold
because
up.
they tripping out here. They just shooting left and right because they're just you
Yeah.
can't put that energy just in one place and then expect nothing to happen.
And then what's even
Wait.
crazier though, is you mentioned the kids, right? And a lot of times we talk about generations and generation gaps and, you know, what different generations would do. And I think like, you know, I grew up in the 80s. So like, I think like we used to go outside, like would leave the house at 10 a.m. and not come back onto the street like got ready to come on. Didn't have to call home, didn't have like just be out in the street, just riding bikes and wherever. If this pandemic happened in the 80s, how crazy would we have been as kids? Trapped
You'd probably
up,
be a crack
up in
baby.
the house. No internet, no.
No
internet. Like cartoons only came on Saturdays.
The internet's the only thing that saved us. Shit.
Like cartoons only came on Saturdays at that time. You know what I mean? Like we were rocking Nintendo cartridges. Like if you had one, you know what I mean? Like what else is there? So
Drugs.
yeah, man.
No, I'm playing.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not
And
wrong
we
with
just gonna
that.
skip
Not
over the
wrong.
fact that
Yeah, for
Mad
sure.
Soul said he's gonna, set up a breakdancing floor in his crib. Like, we're just gonna pass that.
Yeah. Hey man, that ain't no different than the yoga studio in my eyes.
No, I
That's
did.
true. That's
true.
I did.
You gotta film
my
that
two
shit on
dogs,
Twitch, G.
my two dogs are my audience. I feel safer like that.
Okay.
It's so
I ain't
funny
even
though
mad at
because it is a good workout. I ain't gonna lie. Breakdancing is like super yoga.
Man, we all
Yeah.
at the age that any dancing is good workout. All right, let's be real.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I did the
As
Roger
soon as
Rabbit
you
the other
pop
day,
and
and I
lock.
was sweating like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Going up,
it's
going up the
crazy.
stairs, going up the stairs in the crib feel good now.
Shit, you know what I
He's
mean?
like, man, I got a good calf workout. Okay, got the thigh
Yep.
muscles. All right, I'm good.
I get
Those are
creative
squats
and
for me.
I get creative and carry the basket of laundry just to get a little arm work in at the same time. I'm good.
Yeah,
you
you
carry
you
it, bro.
you
You
got
just
you
like
you
this.
got the laundry mat in the basement, but you like, nah, I'm gonna go to the laundry outside, you know, like 5 blocks away just to feel it.
Hey, you get the detergent bottles or the bleach, you start curling. I'm like, yeah,
Right.
yeah. 5 sets is 10. Here we go.
Yeah, my roommate did that. I had a gallon of water. She was like, damn, it's kind of heavy. I can get a workout off of this. I was like, hey.
Fam, that's
That's how
new
I be.
cardio. I walk to the liquor store, come back with 2 12s. You can curl them while you go. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's how it be in them kung fu movies. They carry the water and stuff. All
Yeah,
that training
hell
they be
yeah.
doing. They like, that's training.
Yeah, but I carry my chihuahua around just to, you know, get some exercise.
He said a
Hell yeah.
chihuahua. Oh, that's funny.
All right, word, man. We're gonna get into another joint right now. Discovered this young lady, I should say, only 21, but out of Indianapolis and just signed with Rock Nation. So check this out, catch a vibe. Tell me what y'all saying it right. Young lady out of Indianapolis, only 21, recently signed with Rock Nation. She got
That's a
Buddy on that
vibe.
one and Kate Tronada on the beat. So
You know what? And I was wondering too. I said, why does feel like a Kate Tronada track?
Yep.
It gave you that
dance
vibe.
to it because you can break dance to that thing.
You can break dance. You can vibe to it. You can take some X to it. Whatever.
But yeah, she just dropped off an EP called Habits. Cool vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm always intrigued by where people are from to see the music that they make. You know what I'm saying? So, her whole album's like that's about the most danciest. The rest of them a little bit more ballady. But I mean, she's got a cool sound, man. And if Rock Nation's fucking with her, then they believing in something. You know what I'm saying?
She got to keep up. She need to do a couple more of those. Not all, but just like maybe two more of those, because that's a good bag for her to be in.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, the rest of it, she got like one more that's a little bouncy like that, but the rest of the album's a little bit more ballady, just her singing, which she got a good voice.
Right, she does.
Yeah, that's my Eda. Again, that song was Teen, whatever the fuck it is.
Teen Scene or something like that.
Teen Scene, yep, Teen Scene.
I like Buddy on there too.
Who's
Buddy
that?
did his thing. I like Buddy on there too. I would have liked to hear, Gold Link, you know what I'm saying, maybe Anderson .Paak on there that, but he did his thing though too.
Yeah. Pac would have been dope, like Anderson .Paak would have been dope for sure. Like I just where the fuck did Gold Link go, bro?
Oh no, that's so weird.
No, I think they're working on something. I think
I would like to
in
think
the lab.
that. I hope he's in the lab.
Gold Link,
because he got some vibes.
He had that. He said that foul shit about Mac Miller, and everybody stopped fucking with him after that.
True.
Hold on, but if it's the truth, is it foul?
I mean, that don't matter in the new cancel culture, bro.
Nah, yo, real quick, because I personally didn't know Mac. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I didn't even listen to his music. But decent is decent. You feel me? Like there's a certain time and place. You gotta read the room, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, facts. Because that's what happened with
some goofy ass shit like that. Like I can't bang with that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other people didn't either. So
I don't agree. I don't agree with it because Gail did the same thing with Kobe, and you see how Snoop reacted.
Yep. Rest in peace, Gianna too, man. It was just her birthday this week too. You know what I'm saying? So they put out their Mambacita. So, but I think it sold out. But if y'all want to go tap and support that stuff out now, shit, I think it's Vanessa Bryant's birthday today.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. R.I.P.
Laker game.
Did they already do a Kobe Day, or they're gonna do one? I heard something about that.
I think the plan was when they're back at full capacity in the arena.
And they'll do a Kobe Day.
Yeah, something like that. Because right now, again, they're starting to let people in, but you got to show proof of either the vaccine or proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours of the event.
Okay. Now
I think they're planning for some once it's at full capacity in the Lakers. So.
Okay, now for the New Yorkers on here, is it true that they did the DMX Day?
Yeah, that's his birthday, right? I think they dubbed it like it's in December or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Like
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't been home in a few weeks. So
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Yeah, you ain't even you out there with Raymond. So
yeah, I was about to say, Earl, you still in
you
LA, right?
Yeah, I'm in LA. I'm here till June.
Okay, word. Now we gonna get up in the next couple of weeks, man. Like I said, I get my next vaccine is coming week, so I got some other shit I got to do out there too. So
responsibilities, bro. Just when everything's good, let me know.
Yep, indeed. Hey, which one you want to run off this Topaz Jones?
Oh man, Black Team.
All right, here we go.
Exclusive with crosshair, that could be the nail of your crucifix. I hear the tick-tock and that, time to lock it down. Your homie saying don't commit.
Is there a way to play the whole thing? Because it's only let me do the preview.
I'm not sure why it's doing that. Hold on, give me a second. You have iTunes?
Yep.
You could just play it straight off of that. Hold on a second.
Just try something else real quick. I'm just gonna go with this route. Topaz Jones.
Yo, the light, the bars. He got the bars. That Rihanna forehead line, and that little lies. Nicole. Yeah, Yeah, I like the wordplay and the bars. He got it.
Nah, I appreciate that. So you know, that's the third focus single that we're working on, coming from Topaz's album. Just been pushing that. Really excited about the album, the love it's gotten. You know, just want to keep forward with it. So next up, you know.
Shit, sounded like some Prince in there, bro. Like some Prince.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely kind of the inspiration. I mean, when Topaz like sat with it, you know, he wanted to create something that was like, it felt like black without being like blackety black. You know what I'm saying? It felt like cookouts and barbecues and getting together with your family, or grooving with your homies, or singing with your friends, and the DJ turned the beat off and everybody's like singing the hook a cappella or something like that. I feel like one of those kind of feelings. So
no, that's big, bro. And you know, it's funny because I had a conversation with an artist this week, how, you know, it seemed for so long music was either like just for the homies on some rap shit, or catered to the ladies on, whether you want to say some suave, sexy shit, where there's artists who are paying attention. It sounds like Topaz is finding that balance where you can get the homies to bop to it and the ladies to vibe with it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something you groove to with your girlfriend or your grandma. You know what I'm saying? It's just like something for everybody. And I think that's something he was able to execute with this album. So really happy about it.
Oh, for sure. Good shit. The album itself is Don't Go Telling Your Mama, which is out now, right?
It's out now. Yep. It's also award-winning. Won the award for visionary storytelling, South by Southwest, as well as the Short Jury Award for storytelling for Sundance Film Festival as well. So a lot of big things on the horizon, getting a ton of love. Raphael Sadiq, a bunch of other like people whose opinion means a lot to us. It's been really exciting so far. So, you know.
Yeah, he got some dope features on here. Fucking Levin Cali. Levin Cali's fire.
Yeah. There's a feature with Fonte that's crazy to me. Alicia is a few joints on there. Definitely suggested listening.
Hell yeah.
Wait, I'm just listening. So wait, Earl, the project is out now, right?
Yeah, it came out April 23rd.
About to buy it.
Right. I'm gonna check it out.
Don't go telling your mama.
I'm about to check it out right now. Let me get off here, but I'm marking it.
Appreciate it.
Out of here right now.
And the film should still be available on the website as well. Yeah. Appreciate it.
That's right. You were talking about him last week, right?
Yeah. I shot you an email about him as well. Just, you know, a little bit more.
I gotta check out the flick.
No, when you got time. All good.
Word. Okay.
We keep it pushing.
Oh, you better get dumplings for everybody. See, come on.
Right, sure.
Oh, y'all can hear me. There's a lot going on over here. I had to take them, man. They went to, you know, shout out to my kids, man. They got some shots today. You know, there was no crying. It was like, wow. You know what I mean? So we we celebrating. We're just gonna go to a little Chinese spot with some food. So, but I'm tapped in. I'm listening.
Shout out to all the dads up in here. I know we got Mama's Day coming up on Sunday, but shout out to all the single daddies that hold down both duties just the same. We always praise the ladies for fucking playing dads. We're gonna praise the fellas who hold it down 24/7 just the same. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So we're gonna do a Mother's Day special, then we're gonna do a Father's Day special.
Yep, indeed. Hell yeah. Get into another joint right here. Peep this one out. Tell me what y'all think.
No fuimo. Damn it, man, you looking good. I'm wishing you would come on here and talk to me. Like Jodeci, keep it hood with me like it's supposed to be. Yeah, know how I roll and how I get down. Hopefully, you and me can get on the same accord. And you ain't gotta take a Uber home when we leave her. And hopefully, you leaving with me. Come on with me.
From New York, Bronx, artist International Nova, now coming up out of the ATL. That is the song Controller featuring Petey Pablo.
Wow. Petey Pablo. That's crazy.
Yeah. I knew that voice sounded familiar. I was like, that sounds like Petey. But that ain't Petey.
Yeah.
That's your North Carolina, G.
Yeah, he live in my homeboy neighborhood up in whatever. I forget what it was, like one of them off-named cities out in the country. Because I seen him at Food Line.
That helicopter joint was fire, bro.
Hey man, listen, that song cursed us so damn bad, bro. Like I commend him for that record, but at the same time, you know, anytime I travel somewhere and I'm like, yeah, yo, where you from? North Carolina. North Carolina. Like, that's it. Like, and that goes to show you, you know, the reach that he had and how big that record really, really was. But, you know, out here, and that man gets no love, bro. Like, people, like, I've seen him booed out the club. Like, he was just sitting in VIP. And it was like, yo, we got Petey Pablo in the building. And they started playing the record. Everybody booed, started throwing damn drinks and shit. And he ran out the back door. Like, it's stupid out here, man. Motherfuckers out here it's stupid, bro. It's stupid.
Bam. I was at a show out here about 4 or 5 years ago, and he was out here. You know, he did his set, got a cool response, and then then he low-key got mad at me because he was in the back and we just chopping it up, but he's slanging CDs. I'm like, what you doing, fam?
Right.
You got your team doing this shit for you. They were like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, man, you don't need to be doing this. You're Petey Pablo.
So I actually
didn't take to that too nicely.
I actually ran into him before he blew up out at this club right outside of Greensboro. He had performed one night and threw out t-shirts, all the other stuff. You know, I had a shirt, I ain't think nothing of it. Then the Mystical album dropped with Shake It Fast and all that on it. And he has a verse on that album. Then at the end of the album, they had like Coming Soons, and he had a record on there. And I was like, yo, this that dude that I got the shirt from. Then that North Carolina song blew up. The shirts were in the video, but the joints in the video were blue with white print. The joint I had was blue with white. The joints in the video was white with blue print. I had the opposite. So I was like, okay, yeah, like I've actually been following this cat for a while. So, you know, and I think that second album catches a lot of flack. But I like that shit.
Yeah. Nah, he had. I mean, he's had some moments in hip hop. You know, you want to talk. What's the joint with Ciara, right?
Yeah, Sierra joint and Freak Elite.
Yeah. That's what, like I said, man.
Petey Pablo
moments, no doubt.
Yeah, he only had. Yeah, that's two.
Yeah, he's a contributor, man. He contributed his part, man. And honestly, him shouting out North Carolina, I don't see how that's a bad thing. All he did was honor the city,
exactly.
the state.
Exactly. I mean, again, man, people out here are so stupid. They're not used to success, right? So I think where it all really came from was, I think he's from this area called Burgaw, right? Which is out in the sticks. And he had a cousin that lived in Raleigh. So when he shot the video and all the other stuff, he did that in Raleigh. Niggas got offended because they was like, oh, he trying to claim Raleigh. He ain't from out here. Like, really? Like, that's what we doing? Like, that's why we're mad. So, you know, and then at that time too, people were like, you know, Timbaland did that whole first album. So it was like, that's not what North Carolina sounds like. He's giving North Carolina a bad name because now everybody's going to be expecting that from us. And that's not what we sound like. And the polar opposite of that at the time was Lil Brother. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it legit was like, okay, he's giving our state a bad rap because nobody raps like that. Nobody sounds like that. Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, nigga, to be honest, North Carolina doesn't have a sound, period. So you can't be mad at that, man. Especially rolling with Timbaland. Name me a rapper that if Timbaland did the whole album would be like, nah, I'm good.
That's stupid. What happened?
Yeah.
I think that's well said, and I think you're right. You know, they're not used to success because none of that would matter in any other town. Nobody cares. You know, you won, we behind you. I don't know what's going on in Raleigh.
I mean, you know, when Cole dropped, everybody got behind Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like Moray, everybody's behind Moray. You know what I mean? So it's
and he's still in the hood.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird, bro. It is a weird ass fucking area, man.
No, what's weird is what's on this Zoom call with General.
No, that ain't weird. That's attention horn.
I was about to kick him off.
That's attention horn. That's all they do.
I thought the sign said this is the fucking truth, like he was talking about the music.
That's what I thought.
I got closer. I said, oh shit.
This guy.
Hey, Ray, did CL send you that record?
I do. Got you ready for it?
Hey, whenever you drop it, bro.
Let's do it. We'll do that real quick. Let me pull that up real quick.
Yo, I love you guys, man. What's wrong with y'all?
The devil's working through you.
Did y'all talk about
Yo, my bad. I had a call just now.
All gravy, Earl.
What'd you say, Swerve?
Did y'all talk about Jay selling his portion of title?
Not this
Talk
week.
About it. I mean, he made another 350, right?
Yep, another 350 of them things.
That's why he bragging in these songs, talking about I got this B and that
recover
B.
from another.
Had the third B.
Can't forget about the other B.
Exactly. Y'all be seeing that cat on.
You're supposed to say,
it
"Hey,
might
Queen
be
B."
TikTok. The dude who
supposed to
the
say,
lyric
"Hey."
breaks down. That shit is funny. All right, let's get into another joint real quick. Earl, we'll get back with you in a second, and Bionic, I'm gonna queue up that one right now. So, in the meantime, here we go. Man, they gave us that was Slime Language 2, and then turned right around, gave us that deluxe. So you can tell them motherfuckers was just working for 2020, is that we'll drop it when it's time. You know what I mean?
I got a question. I got a question for y'all. Which Diamonds Dancing is better? Because the name of that track was Diamonds Dancing. You prefer that one or Drake and Future's Diamond Dancing?
I like that one personally.
Yeah, I think they got it.
Yeah,
I like this one right here. This one is hard, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Travis Scott threw a crazy bounce on that.
Yeah.
Wait, who is this again, Raymond?
That's Young Thug. Young Thug and Gunna, they dropped that slime language 2, and then
Travis Scott
dropped that deluxe. But what, Travis Scott's on that? Who else?
It's them and Travis Scott. It's
Yeah.
Thug and
Travis Scott fire, man.
Well, to be honest, I don't remember
And
the one with Future. I gotta hear that one with Future and Drake again. But that right there, that shit's knocking.
Yeah.
Hey, Radio Raymond T, play that back. Play that that Drake and Future.
Should we
back
run it
for
back?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Steven?
Get our comparisons on.
I don't know, man. Normally Drake is a lock, but I think Young Thug got him beat.
Yo,
Yeah,
Drake
I
was
like that
spitting
Young
that
Thug
stuff
version.
at the end, though, man.
Yo, that monologue was the best part of the song.
Yo.
Nah, I think that the YSL drink got that drink beat out though.
I would play that Drake one, KOD, and I played the Young Thug and Gunna one at Magic City while I eat my wings. Facts.
Honestly, I'm surprised that one's not a TikTok video. You know what I'm saying? That whole end right there could be a whole just. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Drake was.
I think that it was a few years before TikTok, so.
Oh man.
That might be
Shout out to Magic City Wings, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, for real. For real.
I don't know what it is about Magic City and their wings that have NBA players leaving the bubble. Get a 12 pack.
Because of the sides. It ain't the wings, it's the sides.
No, the wings be hitting though. Oh, this guy.
It's the sides, bro. It's the sides.
It's both. It's a balance. It's a balance.
So yo, Raymond texted me like I think midweek. It was like last week. It was like, yo, it's about to be a problem, a national wing shortage or something like that.
Yup.
Yo, that's a problem, bro.
It's not a wing shortage, it's a chicken shortage.
That is a
And
problem.
some wing shortage.
So,
Dude,
Need that lemon pepper, that Parmesan garlic, and get the honey barbecue. You know.
There it is.
we're consuming wings at a
y'all
crazy rate.
don't do honey mustard, bro? Y'all don't eat honey? Y'all don't get honey mustard wings out that way?
I
No,
get
I
the
mess with
sauce.
the honey mustard too.
I get the
mess with
sauce. I
honey
don't get the spread though.
Nah, the honey. Well, it depends on the honey mustard spread, but the right honey mustard wings, hey man, I'll take them over a lot.
I've been using mustard as a drink before I batter my wings to fry.
That's the trick with fish. That's the trick with fried fish.
Yeah, I drank nice little flavor note hitting.
Yeah, you coat your fish with mustard and then put the bread on it and then fry it.
Yeah, I had a neighbor from New Orleans, and he put me up on simmering the barbecue sauce on the stove and squeezing mustard in it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit come out good.
Man, this all sounding good. I know them tacos.
You can put a little tequila in it too.
Oh, okay.
No, real
B.
facts. Hell yeah.
Oh nah, like y'all ain't never
tequila in it.
Y'all ain't never had Hennessy wings, bro?
Yeah,
I have. Delicious.
Hey, listen, I had Hennessy wings and I had Jack Daniel wings.
It's an alcoholic diet there, boy.
Nah,
Hey,
like the alcohol burns off. You know what I'm saying?
It's flavor.
I make a mean what's them joints called? Pomegranate wings. Hey bro, them joints fire.
Bird be knowing I cook from the south.
Pomegranate wings and then Coca-Cola wings.
I had that.
Oh my god.
Coca-Cola wings. Coca-Cola wings come out tasting like almost like Korean barbecue almost. Like,
and how does it come out?
It's like
Korean barbecue.
No, like they're sticky. They're sticky. It's caramelized. Like the sauce is caramelized on the wing, bro. I'll send you the recipe. I'll send you the recipe.
Okay.
Nah, real fast. And I know my lady would kill me, but that's how she do the ham for Thanksgiving. She get one of them oven bags and put the ham in it and just pour a can of Coke in it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that bitch, and that shit is good.
I mean, you can do that. You can do that if you're like when I braise like short ribs or if I'm braising lamb or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll pour like maybe some cherry Coke. You could also use like grape soda or Dr. Pepper. And like as that all like boils down and everything, caramelizes, and you get nice little like flavor profiles and shit.
He said grape soda, Dr. Pepper. Okay.
Yeah, man. You gotta try stuff.
Yeah, y'all doing some next level cooking on this shit.
Yeah, bro, you just gotta try stuff,
like,
man.
Go get the pineapple soda and mix it up with the curry shrimp.
Hey, that might hit.
Good.
That sound like it hit.
Yo, y'all don't even know. CL got one of the illest grills in New York. Yo, fire that joint up. I'll definitely pull up.
Oh, yo, no doubt. I think the 4th of July, I think we're gonna come back. Back.
We do that. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Now, as far as the best wing I've had, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I had it's just this honey buffalo wing. It is the best. I don't know what it is. I never knew it really existed until like maybe 3-4 years ago. Those are definitely my favorite wings. Honey buffalo for me, personally. I don't know how to make them, but I'll eat them.
I mean, bro, it's a lot of joints out there, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of chicken, man. I always ask myself, how much chicken is out here, bro? Because there's chicken everywhere.
Yeah, at least I know the ones in Chinatown is real because I see the chickens hanging in the window along with the ducks.
All right, word.
I was just going to say I think go with ducks.
Cinco de cooking today, man. You know I thought. All right.
You cooking or is the missus cooking, Raymond?
Today, I don't know what's cracking today. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, fam, that shit is really a white holiday now at this point. You know, it ain't really taking that serious.
He's saying it for us.
I fuck around yesterday, had my tacos, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for what it is, it's another opportunity for white America to go make some money. You know what I mean? Our motherfuckers wearing sombreros and that type of shit. So
and they don't even eat the real tacos. They eat the little stuff with the cheese. First of all, it's just a protein in a vegetable and in a fruit that's supposed to be on the taco. That's it.
Yeah.
No dairy.
They got the whole Taco Bell mix and they say gracias.
Gracias. You know what I mean? Ain't no lie.
Yo.
All right, Earl. Since we're going international, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so real quick, this is a song we played before. This is a song called Bontega Dust from an emerging artist named Skyfall. been getting a ton of love on BBC
That's a
Radio,
sweet name.
Represent Radio, getting love out in Paris as well. It's a bunch of people checking in on his stuff, man. This was like literally his second single that he's dropping. It's also being premiered by Oliver for OVO Sound Radio this weekend. So really excited about it. Bentayga Dust.
And where's he from, G?
Montreal, Quebec.
Okay, word.
So
Shouts to the folks in the north.
Very West Indian background. He's from St. Lucia or St. Vincent, pardon me, if I'm mistaken. But no, it's just a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Really big fan of the song.
Word. Here we go.
Yo, Raymond.
Yeah.
I just sorry, man. Not to cut the vibe. I just changed computers. You guys can hear me fine?
Yep.
Okay, cool, man. All right, so I'm in. All right.
Shout out DJ Madso in the building. No doubt.
Yes, sir. We here.
All right, here we go.
I like that record.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that's Skyfall again. Bentayga Dust. New single coming out this weekend. Your premiere, OVO Sound Radio. And we have some international radio coming through for it. So pretty excited for it. Appreciate you playing it, Raymond.
Indeed. Is Bentayga, does that represent anything? Is that a place or was that it?
No, that's the Bentley truck.
That's how you know I'm broke.
Bentayga Dust.
No fucking clue.
We all gonna get there, bro.
Nope. If I get there, trust and believe I ain't buying no Bentley truck.
Better not. Bitcoin and all of that stuff is returning. Doge and all this stuff.
Crazy, fam. You saw that
Doge shot up.
People are. I saw a post from the Oakland A's the other day. It said they are exchanging tickets now for Bitcoin.
Oh my God, it's over, man. It's like if you're not, you have to buy some now. I'll give you got $50. Just get some.
Yep. Shit, the homie up on that Doge, $7,000. He put in $50.
Oh my gosh.
I'm feeling real good right now with some of this Dogecoin I'm sitting on.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm broke.
How much is Dogecoin right now?
60,
like 60 cents, right? Something like
60
that.
cents.
Wow. This is so crazy. Oh my God. Everything. Oh my goodness. Everything's hot right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling good right now. Yeah.
Cardano's on fire. That's $1.
Yo, that Ethereum is shot up today all the way up to $107.
Damn.
Yeah, I got on it when it was $13.
You talking about Ethereum Classic?
My bad. I said Ethereum Classic. It shot up to 107. I got it when it was at 13.
I can't understand why Ethereum Classic is doing so well.
Yo,
there's no way.
Well, isn't that Ethereum? They're more involved in the NFT side, right?
So there's two Ethereums. You got Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic was the original Ethereum project, right? So they were original smart contracts platform. And what happened was the miners, aka the people who govern the blockchain, got into a fight and had a fallout. And they decided to fork Ethereum, which means you make another blockchain based on that same technology. So they created Ethereum. And then Ethereum Classic became Ethereum Classic, what's now known as Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic is the old Ethereum blockchain. Still works, but it doesn't have anywhere near as much activity and project being built on it. Nowhere near what Ethereum is doing. So Ethereum itself is making this jump partially because it's changing its blockchain. So it used to be a proof of work blockchain, which would take more power and capacity. Now it's turned into Ethereum 2.0 is now turned into a proof of stake platform. So what happened was, the gas fees were going crazy for transactions based on a proof of work. Now with proof of stake, it will make things a lot cheaper and still efficient. So instead of having a computer have to do these, use all this energy, these nodes, staking it to take that off and make the network run a lot smoother. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's blowing up is because now it's a lot easier to get transactions done. There's not a lot of blockage on the network and all of these other things. So it's blowing up and moving. And I do think, I'm just hoping there's a dip soon, that we see some of these coins in the red so we can buy in at a better position.
Did anything ever come about from that dude who disappeared in Turkey or some shit like that?
That's a crazy story. And to be real with you, I don't think so. One, I know they were looking for him, but number one, the government's to blame. Because what happened, the government of Turkey banned Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Soon as they did that, that guy took all his money. Well, I don't know what he did. Apparently, he just shut down the whole exchange that was in Turkey and locked up all of the money. Or I don't know if he did something else, but I know he locked up all the money in exchange, and basically the exchange disappeared. So all these people lost billions of dollars. Or maybe they'll recover it, but it's being suspended right now, I can tell you that. And I don't think they caught the guy. He took off.
Great.
So it's crazy. I know that's a crazy situation. Yeah, man. But we should. I have to say, everybody keep on buying these coins when you can, man. It's just, I'm looking at this thing now. It's all in the green. It's like great right now. Great. So that's my advice for today.
There it is. All right, Fabs. We'll play some more music, keep some more international vibes going right here. This one's easy on the eye, no doubt. She just got down on Jimmy Kimmel, but fire. You know what I'm saying? Check her out. I almost want to say Brazilian booties are unmatched. Girl from Rio, again, represent Brazil right there. I feel like a lot of outside like summer records are starting to come out right now. You know what I mean? As people getting out, especially the weather changing and people are actually gonna like be able to get out. So I feel like more and more of those records are starting to make their way out. So
that's a feel good heater to me. I agree.
Yeah, for sure. Could see her. You could even hear like the baby on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like wide open for a feature, like to take it over the top, So
yeah, I mean, you look at shit. The baby's got down with Dua Lipa already. Who else? Another bit. What was that? Camila Cabello. You know, like Anita said, she's in that big pop realm too. You know, even as a little Latina star. You know what I mean? But I could hear him on that. Bionic, you still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, fam. Get ready. Hit this one here for you right here. I think I got to play this video just because it's too much H-Town culture up in here. And I only say that because I just seen the new one that dropped with like Beat King, Erica Banks, and that other girl. So I got to play the video for this one because motherfuckers in Houston with the rims, G.
Yeah, the Bows.
Bionic. Making it do what it do. See you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Houston time.
Yeah, man. That record is old as dirt. But every summer I dig it back up. I'm like, yo, gotta ride to this thing. Gotta try to,
When that song come out?
2012.
Okay, I'm about to say, did I come out before the tit drill video? Because I was like, I felt there were some elements that I had on there.
Nah, that's well after that. But the crazy thing about it was that, we did that record initially, Point Blank, that's the main artist. I was working on the beat in the studio and he ain't like it. He was like, man, I don't know about this one, man. Like, you normally on point, but I don't know. It's like, man, let me just work, bro. Just chill out. So the guy on the hook, Klondike Cat, had just came home from jail like a week or two before. And so we started playing with melodies and I was like, look, this is the concept I had, blase, blah, whatever. We worked that thing out, came up with the words and melody or whatever. At that point, Blank was like, oh, hell yeah, this shit fire. Yo, I'm gonna call Bun and I'm gonna call Zero. And I was like, well, shit, all right. Like, if you can do that, shit, do it. And so Bun was actually doing some cross country race at the time. Like he was either sponsoring or driving in some cross country race at the time. Zero was still in the city, so we actually went to his crib and recorded his verse at his house, and then put it out. And every summer we just try to push it back out there.
Good shit. So I want to play this one then, based on that video, just because the culture, Houston. So we got to do this one. Big Jade, Erica Banks, and Beat King.
David Banner getting another check.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, you know what pisses me off? Like, I had heard that record earlier this week, and I wound up getting a phone call from this other rapper out of Houston, and he was like, yo, bruh, I did this song over the Like a Pimp beat. Can you remake it? And I'm like, remake it, remix it, like, just do what you do. But So for me to get that and then hear that record, I'm like, well, I can't take that. So I gotta reconfigure how I'm gonna attack this damn record now. Like, but you know, Erica Banks is on one now, bro. Like,
right.
She's on it.
You can tell she's eating well. She eating well off that new money right now.
Yeah, she's riding that way.
She done got thicker since her first videos, you know.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like,
hey, you see the BBW chick in the back twerking?
You know what I mean?
She's
like Erica need to get on that Meg diet, bro. She need to holler at Meg's trainers.
Get on that hottie boot camp.
Anybody got contact with Erica Banks?
Actually, somebody does.
Joe Marshall is the key for Erica Banks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like summer in Houston.
Oh, he felt good on that one. Felt good on that one. He tried to hit that last note.
I always liked the box Chevy look, man. Like, you know, in New York, I guess it was a thing back in the day, but really the South and Cali, like, and maybe even the Midwest, man, like, they know how to make a box Chevy last forever, yo. Straight music.
Yeah.
I mean, they be looking crazy with the candy paint and all of that.
Yo, Texas is mad feeling themselves right now. Like, they're inspiring bitches to look like Houston strippers. You know what I mean?
Like, and it's so funny because it's like Houston was its own hub, its own community, its own base. Like, you could go platinum off of selling in the trunk just in Texas. You know what I mean? And then they had that Texas explosion with Slim Thug and you know what I'm saying?
Thug was making bread.
Like Thug, Flip,
Mike
Jones. So Bionic started having flashbacks. He couldn't even get it out. So he heard Lil Flip's name. He's like,
shut up.
What was the white kid? He was dope too.
Paul Wall, like
Mike Jones.
Yeah, Mike Jones. They had that swell, and then they kind of like Trey the Truth came, and Trey is fire. But like when Trey came, it was kind of like the wave was over. Chameleonaire, forgot about Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire.
Trey came in the game. He started beating up the other Houston rappers. They all like all fake ones. Like they left. They like,
right. So it kind of like swelled back down. But now it's not just Houston. Dallas is really getting their thing in action now too. So it's almost like Houston is starting to swell again, and Dallas is swelling really for the first time, for real. And I'm not gonna sit back and act like they're, you know, piggybacking off of each other, but that shit is crazy, man, and it's good to see.
Word.
Yeah, Banks from Dallas, right? Erica Banks from Dallas, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. You know what I'm saying?
Because Beat King is from
Had y'all
Dallas.
heard of that Big Jude girl? I that's the first time I seen her.
Who? Which girl? I missed that last song. Oh, Big J. Now I don't know her.
But Texas got big artists. I mean, your first main two is Chris, Beyonce, and Travis Scott. And sometimes I think people forget Travis Scott is from Texas.
Houston.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought he was from Detroit.
No.
Scott from Houston.
No, he's from Houston.
Houston. His dad used to teach DJ Premier drums.
Yeah, and while you're bullshitting, I was just about to say, motherfuckers forget Premier from Houston. Like, while you bullshit.
He did it. He always talk about it.
He does. He shows love. But the other
Devin the dude from Houston too.
Yeah. Like Devin, hey man, Devin, one of my favorite artists of all time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like Devin is one of my favorite artists of all time.
Yo.
So Texas got some big artists.
Yo, who's playing the videos?
That'd be me.
Oh, Ray, can I see my video here? My new song?
Yeah, let's pull it up. Fuck it.
The library.
The library.
Yeah, I want to see myself on this screen.
Hey, do it up, man. Do that shit.
He said, "Nah, I want to see
Right,
myself."
Bionic. Right, Bionic.
Do that shit, bro.
Myself on the Digiwaxx screen.
Why are you
Raymond's
getting
screen.
put? Yeah, why you getting put on the screen? I was gonna say, man, it's Cinco de Mayo, man. You know, I know we partying and get it in for tonight or whatever. But shout out to all the Mexican brothers and sisters all around the world on some real stuff, man. I've always, growing up in New York, I had mad like Mexican friends, friends from every way, and we never really cared until we got older. You know, they family take you in, and you know what I mean.
Right.
But shout out to everybody from that's representing Mexico for real today, and on, man. Straight music, man.
A lot of my tech, most of my tech, I will say like 90% of my tech clients that I do website for are Mexicans.
Oh,
Yeah, Boston. You know what I'm saying? I just watched
Dated Mexican girl, Maria.
I just watched the Dave Chappelle block party when Dead Prez was rapping for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Boston. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I do think it's fucked up that Netflix dropped Selena season part 2 today.
No, they dropped it yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I am mistaken.
All right, Mad Soul, you gonna dig this, and big props on this joint once again, bro. This one's staying in the Serato for me.
Oh, word. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, said ladies and gentlemen, Mad Soul.
I wish I got to see too silver to machete. This shit sounds like too silver to machete. Stay steady, alright? We won't repeat that history. These two niggas from Roxbury, they went to Germany in '93, and we're gonna stay Boston strong, like Blood of Haiti mixtape. My nigga Nows, I know you in heaven. May your soul rest in peace at Peabody Cemetery. Me and Edo G on this shit's how organic. My nigga, radio station one gun talk, but me, my nigga, I'll just stay poetic. I like my 45 RPM and New Balance sneakers. What we went through, going through Mystic River, kinda far from Austin and Brooklyn. If a dirty cop stops you, put your hands out your pocket and stay quiet in like a library. This is history. Read it at the library. This is history. Read it at the library. This is history. Read it at the library.
Mad Soul.
This is history. Read it at the library.
Roxbury, the shots heavy, the shots deadly. You rock steady, can't box Eddie, you not ready. I love a fat ass, you like them top heavy. Pop cherries and roll with niggas, that's not scary. From Seaver to Walnut, me and Soul open up doors that was all shut. Climbing on a quicksand, where you all stuck, you all suck, all up. Plus you niggas all struck. We grab hold, Edo and Mad Soul, mass hoes. King of the jungle, you tadpoles. We good with our women, y'all can have hoes. Acting B movies, playing last roles. Falcon rocket, we fly heavy, stay quiet, like the library. We fly a Falcon rocket, we fly heavy, and you should stay quiet like the library.
This is history, read it at the library. This is history, read it at the library. This is history, read it at the library. This is history, read it at the library.
Thank you.
Mad Soul. Shit.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to make the 2021 version and make it look it up on the Google. You know what I'm saying?
Where you be getting your New Balances from, son?
Man, you hit me on the email. Hit me on the email.
All right.
Nah, my
He said I ain't giving up that connect.
Nah, because like I order from a wholesaler, like an outlet spot.
Oh, word.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they be looking out from time to time on their joints.
Yeah, my childhood friend is one of the designers there.
Oh shit.
But I still buy at the factory when I'm home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and he get a discount, so you know, sometime I just use his discount, but when he's not around, I like going to the factory, you know, up in Boston.
Right.
Yeah, because they usually have like different, you know, because the store and the factory is right there, right? So they have stuff that they don't even ship out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That they made special because they have their own whatever sewing, you know what I mean, sewing machine. So like they make stuff just for their New Balance store, because the New Balance store is right around the corner from the office like building. It's
Gotcha.
like right off the highway. That's where like Celtics and they have the Celtics facility. Yeah,
Right.
they have the Celtics facility there. So New Balance just built that as well. So I guess the Celtics, you know, facility where they practice is at the same building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question. You mess with the 327s? Where it's like half and half on both sides, like the colorways?
Yeah. I'm wearing
Those are some of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I'm wearing New Balance right now. What number is this? I'm wearing the 1400s right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the black and red ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they been coming out with some fire.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you keep up with their damn numbers.
Right.
Well, I think they got a little bit more creative, and they, you know, like they're tapping in with the artists now, letting them do some own signature series, like Eric Bellinger sponsored by them. Fucking Jack Harlow.
Didn't Jaden Smith do something with him?
I think so.
Yeah.
He did a real big campaign with them.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think he
Still over
has it to where you buy a pair and then they donate another pair to the homeless or something like that.
What's that other white kid that? Damn. Oh man, he's like brand new. He got to deal with New Balance.
Yeah, that's the Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow. Yep. Yeah, I like his music.
Yeah, no, he's cool. Y'all
Yeah,
seen that
can
shit?
you
Y'all
play-
see that shit? Chet Hanks was talking about. Get ready for the White Boy Summer.
Yeah. Didn't Lizzo shoot her shot at him after that?
He can't handle all that.
So
he said he can't handle all that. That's funny.
I just want to cut. I just want to cuddle with Lizzo.
Yeah. Hold on. Do you want to cuddle with her or do you want her to cuddle you?
Yeah. I might have to be a small spoon.
Yo,
right, man.
yo, I'm with you on that though. I'm with you on that. Cuddle me, woman.
Oh, hold up.
Keep me warm.
Hold up. Right. Legend, what's up with your boy Drake smashing dudes' wives and whatnot?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. You said what?
What's up with what's up with your boy Drake flying a dude and his wife out and then smashing his wife? What's up with your boy, man?
Right now, you know, on the behalf of OVO, you know, these are all allegations right now. Nothing is proven, nothing is factual. Once again, I speak on behalf of OVO, nothing is proven, nothing is factual. And I plead the fifth.
There it is. Spoken like the true homie. Hell yeah.
No, now we're coming from the other view. Oh, you funny, Queen Bee. You said the attorney.
Hell yeah.
No, what's that one record that just came out? I put it in a group text. It was a record that just came out. It was pretty dope.
Who, Drake?
No. Not Drake. What's his name? I forgot his name that quick. Did y'all hear Meek Mill's version to what is it, Wingstop?
No, the lemon pepper freestyle.
Yeah, lemon pepper freestyle. My bad. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I didn't hear. Is it any good?
Yeah, I thought it was. Queen B, that's a no. You said
yes. I download. I'm going to play it tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Buster got one with Stylo G too.
For real?
Yeah, it's
Hey,
buzzing.
did you listen to the record he got with Mariah Carey, and then it's supposed to continue from the video continues from the first record they did together with Michael J. White? Did you see that?
No,
Yes, I heard it.
Like they literally kept everybody from the first video and put them in this new one. Cass was looking old. Let's keep it bugging. Cass was looking old.
That first
They tried to
one was
do
how
that
long
fighting
ago?
scene. They tried to do that fighting scene and it wasn't hitting. I mean, now Michael J. White, he can actually do all that, but I'm like, Buster, yeah, bro, I'm sorry.
Take a lot of guts. Take a lot of guts.
I'm waiting for Bobby Smurda to put out some new stuff. Like,
yeah.
I know, relaxing, kicking it with the fam, but I'm waiting to see who he's gonna work with, as far as in like producers and other artists. Like, who does he want to,
Well, I was reading a thing that he's waiting to get the business worked out because Rock Nation wants him, but he's still locked down to contract before he got locked up. So I think Rock
make
Nation,
it work.
Yeah, so Rock Nation's doing what they do to get him out of the contract. So that's the only thing he's waiting on. Or it's going to turn into he's going to have to put out music prior to the old label and then go to Rock Nation. But I think Rock Nation's trying to be a part of things now. You know what I mean?
Who you think gonna try to hop on the record with him first? I'm thinking Drake might try to jump on that, or it might be one of the Migos, if not all of them.
I still think it need to be. I still need to hear him and Young Ma on the record together.
I like to hear that.
Like,
but not just yet though. That can't be like the first record.
I don't know. I don't like. I feel you, but
I wouldn't say that as the first.
If because the thing is like there's a balancing act, right? There's the balancing act of you put a big name on your joint, and that big name is who sold it, not you. Versus doing a joint solo and just being like, yo, this is all me, or yo, this is somebody that's about on my tier, and we're both bringing fire. It's a balancing act. Like I could see all potential cases.
Who you feel's on that level then?
No, I'm saying like Young Ma, like I put Young Ma right there with Smurda as far as like on the same level. So, it's like, yeah, if Drake does jump on a record with him, it's like, yeah, we're listening because it's Smurda, but we're not listening because it's Smurda. We're listening because it's Drake on here.
What happened if Drake just does the hook and no verse?
It's still the same thing. You don't know that when you see the credits. When you see Guess What, I'm Back, Bobby Smurda featuring Drake. You don't know what part Drake took.
Who else is from Brooklyn who's out right now?
Like there was a record that came out last week before last, I forget, and Too Short is on it. And it says featuring Too Short. Too Short ain't doing nothing but talking shit in the background. Like that, he ain't rapping. I don't think he got no intro, outro, hook. He just in the back. Yeah, bitch. Oh, ugly ass bitch.
I hate when they do that because you be thinking like, oh, they're gonna do this.
Is that the one? Is that the one with Raven Justice?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh, Raymond, since you out there in Cali, you know what that Twitter post or Instagram post was about TDE? Like who's coming out?
We don't know. It's supposed to come out Friday. So what's his name?
I don't think it's Kendrick though. I'm thinking it's maybe like
Kendrick.
Reason.
What people are hoping for, and kind of what I'm hearing around LA is that we're gonna get some kind of compilation. You know what I mean? So it might be a couple of them all together on some things. You know what I mean?
I think it's either that or it might be Reason.
Well, shout out to Spot 'em Got 'em.
Yeah, right.
Spot 'em got it going on now. He got Pooh Shiesty, he got Shinsia, then he got Young Ma. That's a great marketing. Great marketing.
How many beatboxes is he in now? Like 5? Does he keep just doing like beatbox number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yes. Yeah, he got one with Young Ma now. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying
to teleported to the crib.
What number he's on now?
I think he's on number 3.
How you living, C?
Ray, you right. It is Raven Justice.
Yeah, right.
Hey, it's time for Nikki to hop on the feature or put out a record.
Oh, also,
Mom, y'all. She playing Mom.
Akeem Ali just dropped a new joint too.
Yeah. Cardi B played Mom, and she's still,
Yeah, remember she was hitting the stage pregnant, still in the booty shorts. That shit was
right. Still getting. I said, dang, she about that life.
She was
I like the one she have on Khalid album. I like that one. The one she got on DJ
Khaled's album. What is the Big Paper?
Yes,
Yeah.
She kind of barred up on that one. Yeah,
She did.
for sure.
Yeah, somebody definitely. Yeah. But I'm waiting for Nicki. I like Cardi. Don't get me wrong, but Nicki is.
Can we go back to the conversation about this Khaled album? What did y'all?
I'm not saying it's the best album out of all. He put out way better projects, but I feel due to the times we're in and the situations we're in right now, I feel it was a decent project. I listened to it, like I said, 6 times because I listened to it in different ways. In certain joints, not depending on where you're at in the time of day, in my opinion.
So
I smoked a cigar to Sorry Not Sorry, and I sat back and sipped that wine, and I was good.
So my question was more about the Cardi B because we're talking about
that was a nice record though.
Yeah, the Cardi B record. Like, what's y'all take on that record?
I like that record.
I like that record
even
more
with
than
the
a lot
stutter
of the
rap.
project. I like
the
it
stutter
more
rap
than a
shit.
lot of the other project. A lot of the rest of it. Like
I like the record though with Roddy Ricch and I like the other one with Lil Baby and the Baby. Like those was dope records. I like the last record, and that's the one that Knife Wonder did. I like it.
Yep.
The Jamaican record. I like that one.
Yep.
I was in the club and they played it, which I was shocked. I was like, oh, they really played this record, and it had a vibe. When you see the girl start whining, especially dirty wine, I was like, oh, okay.
Dirty wine. No, man, I gotta say, I didn't think his album was that bad at all.
It's not that bad. It's just, I think it's kind of just come to be what we expect from Khaled. That's all. I think that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's just kind of like no wow factor for me personally. Like, I think having Jay and Nas on there, fire. Like, I love the shit out that song. I like the Her joint. You know what I mean?
Quotables too.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That record was a whole bunch of quotables.
Cryptocurrency, Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
I really like Sorry Not Sorry. I like that record a lot. I play it. I ride out to it in the car. Yeah, I like that record, man.
It probably feel better on the West Coast listening to that or down south.
I live by the ocean, so
yeah, it probably
if I want to test a record, I go by the ocean.
Yeah, you definitely had the vibes. and like that said, that Drake and the 2 Drake records, those was playing in the clubs and they hit.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he put those on the album. Just because those were last year, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was working on it last year though.
Yeah.
So I get it's just he put those 2 out and then you didn't hear anything. So I get why it looks kind of crazy.
I think that is the key, right? So if he would have, even if he didn't put out one of those Drake records, if he would have just held one back, it would have been a lot more impact, I think. But
he should have held Popstar back.
When y'all were talking earlier, somebody made a good point in that. I guess it's because he has this all-star team. You know, that's not even all-star team. We're talking about all.
No, it's Golden State
team, like like a straight up all-star, the dream team of people on there.
It's Golden State all day.
But he didn't put in any new talent. And I do think that matters because, yo, man, the dopest producers, the dopest artists, they will put somebody on that nobody's heard of and they will become a star. They'll plant the seed for a star to grow. So,
but do you think this was the right time though for it?
I don't know. I think one new artist, somebody that we don't know. Hey, Kent Jones, wasn't Kent Jones Khaled's artist?
Yeah. So it was Ace Hood, so it was flipped in there, and that's what I was saying earlier. I said he put Ace Hood on a whole bunch of records. When he did the I'm So Hood, he put Ace Hood on there. He put him on remixes and stuff. And so I'm thinking like with Flip De Niro put out some solid records, some solid singles. He had the one record with Lil Baby. And then the first record he had to Leave Me Alone, but then he had the other record with Lil Baby. Then he did another one. I forget what it's called, but I play the heck out of that, and I hear it on the radio and in the club. So I'm like, I mean, he's been, for the most part, in my opinion, consistent through the pandemic.
Yeah, Flip was on the radio every day, right?
Ain't Flip from Brooklyn?
Nah, and he from Queens.
Yes, he is.
He's from Queens. Okay. I knew he's from the East Coast because some people's like, nah, he's from Florida. I said, nah,
Nah,
he's not. That
yeah,
dude's from New York.
Yeah, he's Haitian too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just had to.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just had to plug that in there.
And if you pay attention, Khaled does mess with Haitian artists. Like kind of heavy.
He's in Florida. Not only that, I mean, listen, man.
Florida, you have no choice.
Yeah,
no, I'm just saying. I mean, I would expect like, okay, not just Haitian, but also like, you know, some type of Hispanic artists as well, because they heavy out in Florida too.
Yeah, well, a lot of Jamaican artists too. He worked with, you know, a lot of old school reggae artists, and there's a lot of good reggae records on that new album, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear them out, but if you were to hear those records out, like right now, they would have been bumping. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some legends you have on that new album, man, with some good reggae tunes.
You know what he should have did? He should have put out a record called "Talk to Me Nice." Queen get it? You get it? You remember when the chick came up on there? He was letting fans come up on his IG. So the one chick came up on there like wearing like next to nothing. So he's like, "Yo, talk to me nice. Talk to me." I was like, "Dang." That would have been funny though, just to play off of that.
That shit was funny though, because he was like, "Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do that."
Yo, I thought he was playing at first, but he was serious.
Yeah.
That's what made it funny. He was serious.
He was sitting there like that, like, no, we don't do that.
Talk to me nice. Oh, that was funny. Cali do be having moments though.
Hell yeah.
And he knows how to market. To me, he's like, it's like him, Puff, like Kevin Hart, like those people, they know how to market stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna go hard where it's like, you may not like it, but it's like you have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody he works with, any record he does, he's gonna promote it. Even now I don't know if that was his record, but that Sunshine, the one with Fat Joe, he promoted the heck out of that one.
Yeah.
At first, like, is this his record?
That was to put that little kid in play, that Morpheus or whatever.
Hey, yo, that kid got a lot of love. A lot.
Bro, I ain't Khaled. I ain't got no Khaled major money, but I've been promoting that same thing. I got 2 albums done, and I got an album coming out in Germany. That damn library song I've been promoting since January 6th, and I'm still promoting it.
Hey, as long as you got that cloth top, that's all that matters.
Yep, whatever platform that opens, I promote it there. Okay, so don't let nobody ever tell you to stop promoting your music. Grab all of your old stuff, promote it again. Your new stuff, promote it again, because it's your platform, it's your apps, it's your emails, it's your IG. Keep promoting and promoting, because people attention span is very short. You think they clicked on it? Nah, they clicked on it and strolled. So you gotta keep promoting your stuff in front of them, you know, like forever. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Erica Banks did. That record, Busted, that came out like in 2016.
Yep.
And then, you know, she was able to do crazy numbers last year. And now look at her career. Same with Lizzo. Lizzo's first record came out in
she had 20 albums before.
Yeah, and then she re-released that record, and the next thing you know, she's performing it after Grammys, playing the flute and twerking.
The art of music, you know, music is a vibration, right? So yeah, promoting it, you know, what happens a lot of times with people is that they make, you know, you make a project, you make a record that you love, you know, at that time. And what happens is people they're so close to the music, and they forget that, you know, everybody's not as close to your art as you may be. So you give up on it, like, I'm so tired of hearing this. You know, I've been playing it forever, but everybody else is like, well, I ain't never heard it, you know, or you don't even give it a chance for people to really get to it so they can experience it and hear it. So you give up on the project.
Right.
Meanwhile, it could have been, you know, so I agree. You never stop promoting if you really, and when you got a hit or something that's, you know, connecting, it sort of never goes away. Like, you know, you can try to be like, yo, don't play that song or whatever, and somebody's gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna play that song. So it's
Jamaican
really,
records was good for that. Like my uncle would tell me, he used to be a DJ. He used to tell me like, oh, this record been out for like 2 years. I'm like, what? And then we're over here blasting it in the States like it's the newest thing.
Right.
There'll be so many Sean Paul, Beanie Man, and what's the other dude? Wayne Wonder. Like they have so many records that was already popping off in the islands. And then we get to it and we like, oh yeah, this is it. And they like, man, I put that out like 2-3 years ago.
Right. Because the internet got people so spoiled that, oh, now I heard that before. It's like, no, listen, that record, if without the internet, listen, you probably would have get the songs, like, let's just say it probably would have landed in Haiti like 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So, huh?
That's the truth. That's how it goes. That's how it used to go.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of records. I agree.
Yeah. Music has no time limit, man. There's no way that you could ever say your records have time. If that's the case, you wouldn't you wouldn't still get good vibes from Motown music or from freaking James Brown or Bob Marley. There's no such thing, man, as a time limit on music. Yeah, we're gonna shut it down soon anyway. I know it's like 6:24. We've been going for a good second. Shout out to
Ray, go party,
man.
Oh, you did a good job.
You did a great job because I was doing the daddy duty stuff today.
Good job, Theo.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys have no idea the background of what be happening, boy. I tell you, the internet is something special. My daughter had to get some shots. They got like some not blood work, but they had to get some shots, I guess, as they get older, they get these shots they all got to take and whatnot. And they got through that crap today. Y'all have no idea. While y'all was playing records and talking, I'm trying to, one of them was going crazy. The other ones, it was just a lot. But,
Father of the Year.
I'm not going to take that title. I think, you know what? Hey, let me tell you something, man. Somebody said this to me a long time ago. Don't expect no credit for the things that you're supposed to do.
Damn right.
Now, if I go up and above that, then okay, I'll take a pat on the back. But honestly, hey, we got.
You may not get the credit, but you know what? You deserve the respect.
I'll take that. All fathers, all mothers, when you got the deal, when you're trying to, take care of the kids, this is a different story, man. We all gotta.
I'm just saying I support Black fathers because Black fathers get bad reps. So that's why I give them that credit. I give them that respect.
I'll take the
I was gonna say that because working in the school, they always bashing fathers.
Facts.
When I to them, I'm like, yo, I see a lot of fathers coming up here dropping off their kids. What are you talking about? Like, I don't understand it.
Well, we shouldn't make it a war of the roses. Well, I don't know what happened to Raymond T. I know he said he's coming back on, but I don't. My thing is like, if you are responsible and doing your thing for your kids, period, respect. Because I think it's really you're making the world a little bit better, man. That's all. You know what I mean?
I agree with you, but they keep bashing us fathers, and some of us we do work. We take care of our kids.
And I think it's just different for Black fathers and just Black men, Black people in general. It's like, if you come back home alive, I hate to say it like this, but it's almost like this accomplishment because the way how we dine out here and the way how the stereotype is on us as a people. Yeah, anything we do for real, yes, I honor it and I respect it and I give the roses to it because there's so much craziness going on and there's so many negative things that's put on us, on our character and just who we are as a people. It's like, it can sound crazy all day, and I know this is what we're supposed to do, but this isn't what's expected of us, and this isn't what's said of us in the way how, a lot of fathers aren't making it home. You just got to, I do it. I get that respect, I get that honor, and just be like, look, you representing for real.
Yeah, man. Agreed, man. Agreed. And shout out to mothers too, man. I mean, hey.
Facts.
At the end of the day,
facts.
And Mother's Day is coming up, so it should be
Queen Bee, Mother's Day.
I always see Queen's kids in the background moving around. You know, she be doing that. She be doing that stuff with.
Hey, she get a look. She get a look.
Yeah, she give him the look like this, and she be like this. I already know, man. I already know, man. I would say, all right, couple things coming up. I do want to bring up. I don't know what happened to Raymond T. Yo. Let's see. You touch him while we're talking.
He got a couple Coronas and some Don Julio.
Yeah, man. Man, we got so much.
I need to come shoot a video on that wherever you at. You got some nice things going back there, bro.
Oh man, you know, I'm just like you, man. You know,
nice collage back there.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man.
He said it's the new tunnel.
Hey,
it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Like everything is set up properly.
He got the CNN Zoom room background.
He got the real crate. Look, he got the real crates in the back. He said,
right.
So is that 45s you have back there?
Got tons of 45s, man.
Yeah. I wish I can I wish I can show you the 30,000s.
Oh no, is that the Dr. Dre?
Crazy.
Huh? Is that Dr. Dre's album right there?
Yeah, that's one of them. Yep, that's Dr. Dre.
Dang, he got that thing sitting nice.
Yeah, I'm just like a lot of cats. You know, I've been collecting.
Yeah, I try to be modest
in the art of vinyl and all of that. But I'm not gonna say. Dang, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna talk about something we got coming up.
VP?
Why are you thinking about that?
VP?
Big shout out. Think about the conversation we had last week about Russ and is Russ underrated? Like then he go and drop 24 assists.
Wait, hold on. 21, 24. I was. What did we say? Yeah. No, listen, man.
You asked, was Russell Westbrook underrated? I said no, Carmelo is. And then Russ dropped that 24 assists, and then Carmelo got in the top 10 scoring all time.
I seen that. He's on the top 10.
Hey, man.
I mean, he ain't gonna be up there long because you know, daggone Dame and like everybody coming. So he ain't gonna be up there long, but he there for now.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. If you can be in the top 20, if you could be top 100 NBA scorers, you
good.
Balled. At some point, you were balling. Top 100.
And then really think about it. My man was in the league, got out, and came back.
No doubt. They took 2 years away from Melo. So
like
it is what it is.
But I'm glad he stayed conditioned.
Huh?
He kept his body conditioned, though, which was good.
Yeah, he did.
Bro, the only thing left that I want to see straight up.
I want to see him get a ring.
Let's see Portland go ahead and pull out in the West. I know it's really not going to happen.
Let's go ahead and see the Knicks. We doing fantasy?
Just take Portland over there at the Lakers.
Portland and the Knicks in the finals.
Now you talking fantasy. I like it.
And the thing about it is, I'm a Knicks fan, but if it's Portland, I got to ride with Dame and Melo, bro.
Oh no, wait, hold on, Bionic, man.
Because of the circumstances.
The Knicks Nation is gonna disown you, man. You can't.
Hey, the Knicks fans is about to go crazy.
Because of the circumstances, and this probably being Melo's last ride, bro. I got to. It probably will be. He might have one
next
more
year.
year.
He'll probably say he'll do. I think he deserves a tour out. You know what I mean?
Right.
He deserves a tour. He should go on tour.
I hope he get a ring. I mean, he will have to probably switch teams, though, to be honest, but you never know.
I'm back to the Knicks, baby. We got room for you.
That might not be a bad move.
I would take him back, but that's just me. You know, I don't know how everybody else feel.
Or the Lakers.
I was going to say something before. I was talking about
the VP shit.
VP.
That's cool. Yeah, VP and all that good stuff, the reggae and everything. That is good stuff. But what I was going to ask y'all was about what we got coming up. There was something that we had coming up. I was like, we need to talk about that. That sucks that I can't remember it. It's all good.
Anything with labels?
You're getting old.
Oh, no. So we're doing a so I was talking with Brian
Sampson?
No, Brian Calhoun.
Oh,
who works at he works for Maverick.
Brian Calhoun?
Yeah, he works. He's like the head of digital for Maverick and hip hop 1978.
Relativity, right?
Yes. Yep. Light
That
skinned
was-
brother from the bank.
Yeah, that's my old boss.
Yep. Brian's the man. So he has this product called the Music Business Toolbox. And we decided that we're gonna do a Digi Day. Start out with 1 day conference to sort of and where the Music Business Toolbox is really a bunch of solutions to people who want to be in music, like contracts and hey, this is how you get to work for hire, this is how you set up your business, all this stuff. So we're gonna announce and just do that for 1 day.
That's gonna be dope.
Excited. And then in June we have I think Chris Walker was on here earlier, right?
Yeah.
And he works for Stout's company, Translation, but he also owns a company called Urbanime, which I think I've spoken about before, which is it's sort of like a black comic book company. And him and Sway have come, they pretty much asked us to be a part of this Urbanime Black History, Black Music Month celebration. So they'll be on with us. They'll be dropping some exclusive pieces, and we'll do some NFTs and all of that stuff around like comic book culture and music to celebrate Black History Month. So those were two of the things I wanted to talk about and just like bring to everybody's attention. But other than that, I think
CL, speaking of Black culture, are you into Star Wars?
I'm into Star Wars. I used to love all of that stuff, of course.
May the fourth be with you.
My homeboy, Revenge of the Fifth, homie. My homeboy sent me this Instagram page where this dude does all Black Star Wars figures.
Yo, let's check that out. All right, what's share now?
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on the DM because I got
me too.
Okay. Well, matter of fact,
forward that.
Yeah, let me find it because my homeboy sent it to me and I was just like, oh gosh, like.
Did any of y'all watch the Yasuke anime on Netflix?
I did.
I watched it twice.
Did you see? Did you see the the real history behind that, right?
Yeah, no, that's based off of, like, I guess you would say true story about the African samurai, the first Black.
It's
samurai.
like the real guy, but like my homeboy was like, well, it's not true. I'm like, dude, they didn't have robots in feudal Japan. Of course I know it's not true.
Right, they just added the extra stuff on there. Come on, that's just, you gotta spice it up.
Yeah. That's the Instagram for the all Black Star Wars figures.
Yeah,
and the whatchamacallit, the soundtrack was fire.
Oh, bro, like I said, I'm running that again.
That
I am
soundtrack
running
was
that
fire.
again.
So you gotta listen, you gotta watch it and listen to it, but it was fire. The intro to the show was fire.
I'm saying I haven't had something good to watch in a while.
No, it's good.
Wait,
good.
you finished? Did you finish Invincible?
Never watched it.
Okay, you say you ain't had nothing good to watch. That's the show.
Invincibles. Did you watch the second season of Godfather in Harlem?
Not yet.
It's good.
Okay. Hold on. I'm writing these down. Hold on.
Good.
I just finished Snowfall and I was like, yo, I have nothing to watch.
And then I'm gonna throw a sidebar at you. I don't know, like I don't do reality shows at all. However, The Circle.
The Circle, what's that about?
The Circle on Netflix. It's a social media reality show.
Yeah.
Basically, they put a whole bunch of people in like an apartment building, and their only interactions are through the internet.
Oh my God. And they live together?
They don't live in the same like apartment,
same building,
but they're in the same building.
Really? They never talk to each other.
And the thing is like it's their only interaction is through the internet. So you got some people that are catfish, some people that are real, and it's a popularity contest because you're trying to, the winner of the whole thing gets $100,000.
Is that right?
So you kind of trying to build alliances and build your story and all this other stuff. They just finished season 2. Like the last episode of season 2 dropped today. So like if you jump on that, like you can run that thing season 1 and season 2. But like it's like I said, I don't even like reality shows, but that show right there, it's different because again, it kind of shows you to where, somebody will inbox somebody or they have a private chat and one person will be like, yeah, I killed that. And the other person's like, man, I got them right where I want them. They lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like the perception of how people come off and how they think and all that other stuff, man, it's
like you get to see how people actually be at home for real. Like this is probably how they act and how they looking.
I love that.
You ever watch Billions?
Never. You know what's funny? My uncle always tell me about that show. I never watched
Billions is good, and they talk about NFTs on there and everything. It's sweet for real.
Yeah, I gotta watch that as well.
You gotta watch Billions. I'm the
CL.
fantasy type stuff because the numbers is good too.
Okay, so CL, you do documentaries.
I like anything that's inspiring.
Okay, have you from New York? You ever and you probably got HBO. Watch Class Action Park.
Class Action?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I just seen that today.
It's an old theme park that used to be in Jersey called Action Park.
And wait, hold on, time out, bro. We used to go to if you're from we used to go to Action Park, man.
Okay.
And
this is a documentary about Action Park and how fucked up of a place it was.
I heard stories, but we used to have a blast there, man.
Then for you definitely have to watch the shit then.
Wow.
Class Action Park. Like
I remember hearing a story a long time ago about somebody getting killed or something, but I don't know. Man.
Look, no,
wait, General, you never used to go to Action Park? I know General used to go to Action Park. And I know Steven used to go too. That's like, you know what I mean? General. General, you used to go. Did you used to go to Action Park? That's the question.
Turn the sound on.
Oh, he don't got sound. He don't got a sound. He's saying that you gotta take his mute off.
Right. Take the mute off, General.
He must got some family in the background yelling. No, Action Park was like, that's like one of the great places to be at.
Yeah, no, they broke it down and basically was like, because again, I didn't go, you know what I'm saying? I had never really heard of it, but the mystique.
Park? Yeah. Did you used to go to Action Park?
Yeah, in Jersey.
Heck yeah. That was like the water park spot. They didn't have a water park at Great Adventures or nothing like that.
Everybody in the hood went there. That was the only hood park. Well, it became hood.
I would say I just remember it being a dope water park. Like like on them 90, 100 degree days. Ain't nowhere better to go than Action Park. Nowhere better. Now I know people probably lost a foot, a hand, maybe some fingers.
He said,
bruh, they had a loop-de-loop slide.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo, we need to test this joint out. And was like, I'll pay y'all $100, like kids, and I'll pay y'all $100 to go down this joint. So the first couple of kids that went down came out and they had bloody mouths. And they just went ahead and took their money. The next few kids that went down, they were all scarred up and scratched up. And they was like, yo, what's up with all the scars and all this? They said they took the loop segment off and like looked in, and there was teeth embedded in the side from the first couple of kids that went down. They lost their teeth. And so the teeth is what was scratching all the other kids.
I believe that.
Like, bruh, you got to watch it. Like if you were a kid that grew up in the 80s, bruh, like, even if you didn't go to that park or know nothing about it, you could find a certain nostalgia, a certain nostalgia built around that era based on how they talking about just how reckless shit was back then.
Never ceases to amaze me what people do to save some money. And when you're young, you don't even think about that stuff because we went on all of that stuff.
Right.
We went on everything, man. We just, you just get on and just go. Shoot, you stand online long enough. I'm not gonna go all the way up to the end and not get on. That's not happening. That's not happening. So,
did you watch the one with the dudes from Robin Hood with the whole thing with GameStop? That documentary is on Hulu.
Nah, I haven't seen that, man. Like I said, I've been whacked with the TV. My TV game is so just terrible, man. I was just happy with Snowfall. I was like, I'm like locked in on Snowfall. Franklin getting more ruthless. All right.
Yeah, he is. Hey, he turned into young Denzel.
Yo, he's like crazy right now.
Is any of y'all watching The Godfather of Harlem?
That's what I was just saying.
I have not. Well, I saw the first season. I
Yo,
haven't watched
it's
the second
good.
season.
I just watched the second season.
The music has been fire, man.
Yo, Swiss been killing
it. Wait, yeah. So who's doing the music now?
Swiss.
Raymond is back.
It's Swiss.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Swiss is pretty. He's like music for that whole thing, right?
Swiss did the beat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to go restart my router. I don't know what the fuck happened. I thought this shit got hacked.
Yo, I was like, yo, Ray was hosting. I'm like, all right, he just dipped. I was like, yo, okay.
He got some of that tequila shots.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
He
gonna
said refill the cup.
I'm gonna check my people, man. You know, it's hilarious, man. Everybody just like try to capitalize off the culture though. Like that, the Irish bar is like, oh, we're doing a Cinco de Mayo joint. I'm like, what y'all doing?
Get that out of here.
The Irish bar is doing Cinco de Mayo.
We're mixing the Jameson with the tequila song.
Right.
This guy.
I gotta go to my people's spot, man. They got the bomb. They the real deal, man. My man Alex Seals bar, Alex Lounge, Mexican dude that used to be the chef. He wasn't even a chef in the back. He came in there, worked his way up, bought his own restaurant. Now he owns 2 of them.
Fire.
Real talk. So I'm gonna go support him.
Always remember, family, it's Mexican, not Mexican. I say that shit proudly. Understand?
Y'all watch the draft?
Huh?
Y'all watch the draft?
Oh, football? Yeah.
Yeah. How y'all
I ain't
feel?
really mess with it, man.
Hey, Chicago's gonna be a threat with that fool, though. Chicago, that fool. That quarterback is fire at Ohio State.
The Dolphins, seeing what they did between them and the Giants and Eagles. The Eagles, man.
I don't know if we really made a move. I'm not really.
I was trying to see what Pittsburgh was on there, and I was like, yeah.
What y'all gonna tap in for the versus Saturday?
Who's on?
Who's on?
SWV?
Oh, heck
SWV
yeah.
versus who?
Escape.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
I'm going with SWV. No disrespect. No disrespect.
Yeah.
I got SWV.
I'm going with Miss Piggy and crew.
Miss Piggy and crew.
This nigga here.
Hey, you notice her and T.I., they been laying low.
Oh, man.
They better.
My boy.
They
been
better.
laying hella low.
They've been laying low, bro.
Hey, remember when T.I. was doing them commercials? He said, this is tip, and I got a tip for you. I said, what? Pause on that, T.I.
I knew T.I. was crazy. As soon as when we was at the BET Hip Hop Awards, like the first or second BET Hip Hop Awards in Atlanta, and he was like the main performer, and he just did not show up. And they were like, yeah, he just got caught with these guns, this and that. And a month later, he was back out. I said, there goes Tip.
What y'all think, man? I think low key Tip's still a gangster. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he just,
I think so.
He just, he get all the people to make the moves around him. You know, he
give you them big words, but yeah, he got them big guns though too.
That's not the way it's supposed. I mean, that's the smart way to deal with the business. I mean, hey,
that's the way all my fathers talk.
Y'all think Ho's still gangster?
Nah, he got people that make moves
he hella
for him.
smart.
Like T.I. is gangster in the sense where I think T.I. still does dumb shit. I think Hove is like the nigga that makes the calls and wipes his hand. Like Hove is Hove is the nigga. Hove is the nigga that makes the call and then is like, I don't want to know who did what and what was done.
Nah, he's done. I think he's done. Period.
Yeah, he got his hands in too much legal.
What about
shit.
Jeezy?
No, I think Jeezy. I think enjoying his married life. He chilling.
Gucci's
Gucci, bro.
Yeah,
He's still about that life.
I think Gucci we could go to prison tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He got an album dropping too. He said Father's Day. He's dropping a project.
Gucci got like over 6,000 songs.
Yeah, no, he got a crazy
yesterday. He dropped the heater yesterday called Shit Crazy.
Yeah.
Big 30. I like
Gucci will have music, like he has more music than Pac. Like
I
Gucci
know.
can pass away, God forbid, and have albums for like the next 10 years.
I just still can't get over that verses and how much shit he was talking to Jeezy. And Jeezy just rolled with it.
He wanted him to jump.
He did.
Gucci was like, please. But was he wrong in what he said?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like There ain't
Somebody
nothing wrong.
attempt to take my life and I take them out and it was your man's, I'm saying something. Especially if it's known that people know. It ain't like nobody never knew. People know. Now, of course, some people may more know details, but for overall, people know.
And I think especially too, like in Atlanta, because you know, talk to different people in Atlanta, they're like, yeah, that shit been known here in the streets. It's just, you know, it got put on blast with the verses.
Yeah, that's you know, that's a sensitive subject, man. You know, your best friend or whatever. I don't know how. Apparently, he was real close with Jeezy, and he tried him. He ran up in his crib. He got killed. That's his fault.
Yeah.
You gambled. You gambled.
Yeah, you came to that man. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it bad. Like, it'd be different if y'all just on the streets and bumped into each other, but you came to him.
I got another question. Do you think that what's it, Fuliano, the kid who just got 5 years for racketeering? What did they said he was doing something.
Yeah, he had just released a song too, right?
Yes. But does he deserve 5 years for?
They're just gonna. I mean, it's no different than hip hop police, bro. He the next murder. You know what I mean? Gonna make an example out of him.
Damn.
Hold on, what was he doing now?
It has something to do with that, like racketeering or whatever the case it was. You know what I mean?
Gang related, or he's part of a.
He was supposed to get more than that for racketeering, so he's lucky.
I don't know what he did short of time or probably off of good behavior, maybe.
I mean, the question I have is like, with these cases, right? It's like they say it.
I don't like how they doing Casanova though. I'm not feeling that.
How do you just do this and at any time I could throw charges on anybody then who has a friend or a cousin or anything, you know what I mean?
What's his name? Your boy, Weinstein. The dude out here, Lex Wexner, who's a multi-billionaire, they was tight and they was bringing girls out to New Albany. Like, he can do time for that. It's him being associated with Weinstein. Like, bruh.
Yeah, man.
And Weinstein still ain't in jail. I'm like, this guy.
Well, Weinstein is you gonna wait it out and then he'll slide out of jail somehow. That's how it works.
It's harder to touch them billionaires. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. It's too much money. I'm sorry. Even if they went to prison for them is like probably staying at one of our cribs.
The prison that they put those guys in, they already invest in those prisons.
Yeah,
keep that in mind, guys.
It's theirs, yeah. Like Michael
theirs.
Jordan.
It's
He invests in
their
the prisons.
prison. All those billionaires already invested in all those prisons that's all around the states. And
So they
that's
good.
facts.
They good.
So
They know
wherever
exactly
they
what
go,
to set up.
Wherever they go, they already had their penthouse built. You feel me? And then they'll just move somebody else out and put them in, or they'll just live with the next billionaire that's already in that prison. We don't know what's going on inside of these prisons.
Kicking it.
Would we judge a rapper for investing in a prison?
Huh?
After now, what the
Depends
stuff
on what he
found
raps
out,
about.
No, I
I
wouldn't.
think it depends on what he raps about. If he raps about all that hood shit and niggas wind up trying to retaliate against him and they get locked up, it's like, oh nigga, you set niggas up for real.
No, because I mean, you saw that story, right? Like Young Thug and them, they bailed out them cats in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because Fulton's already too full. But whoever it is, the city, whatever, right there, they've been trying to get at the people to invest in another prison. They're like, listen, you complain about this shit being crowded, do something about it.
But if you can control the
crime not
narrative,
stopping.
but if you can control the narrative, like let's say you're a billionaire, you invest into a prison, and one of your family members go. If you can control the narrative to make sure they're good, then in a sense, I kind of like,
right?
Yes, I'm investing. If I'm Jordan and he's like, let's say one of his family members went to jail and he knew it and he made sure they was good, then yes, I would invest because you can control that narrative.
It's not that simple because even
I'm not saying it's simple, but I'm saying when you're at that high of a level, I'm pretty sure you can control the narrative completely differently than anybody else. We regular people, we don't know what they can do.
Shit, the prison guards do. It depends, man. I mean, listen.
There's some rooms some prison guards can go into.
I'm not gonna say the artist's name, but he came to me and he said, "Yo, General, I gotta talk to you." And he was kind of nervous. And he's like, "Yo, this is some real serious stuff." And I said, "Well, what's going on?" And he told me, he said, "Yo, these people came to me and asked me to invest in, building some prisons. And they said that we're guaranteed to get back returns, that they're, it's going to be like 95% full." And he was scared to death and didn't know what to do. He's like, "What should I do?" And I was like, "Yo, I don't even know."
You know what's messed up? Yo, if you don't invest in them, somebody else is going to invest, right? So they're going to make that money and they're going to do their thing. But at the same time, just morally, helping build prisons for Black and brown people is just like, but they're going to do it anyway. So it's like.
So you'll do it, CL, then?
On the fence, but I might have to take that money, man.
Hey, if we're gonna put it in perspective, how many of these rappers making money off liquor sales? Who buying Hennessy? Who buying? You know what I mean? It's the same shit if you want to really put it in some context. You know what I'm saying?
And that's killing people, drunk driving, all that stuff. Effing up your liver, people dying off of that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jeezy invested, because he was bragging all about how much he owned all of fucking Atlanta. I wouldn't be surprised that motherfucker invested in a prison right there, man.
I wouldn't either.
But I kind of like your point though.
Journal, your president probably investing into prisons.
Shit, he probably owned like 4. We talking
right? While you shaking your head.
Yeah, investing in the prison doesn't mean that it's going to stop. Like the crimes ain't gonna stop. Niggas ain't gonna stop going back and forth to prison. That's your investment. Investment is an investment. You're not doing it because
your stock, whatever company you're investing into, probably investing in the prisons.
Oh,
let's
man.
give it a buck.
You don't even. I don't think we want to know half of the shit that they.
And we investing into them. So technically, we investing into the prisons.
Right.
But see, I mean, if you haven't been to jail, if you haven't been locked up, man, it's a different. I don't know, man. It's different. It's different.
But if you think about it, going back to what you were saying, Legend, you could change the narrative in the idea of you have ownership in hiring folks, you have ownership in, you know what I mean, like making. I mean, trying to keep shit as
that's true,
fucking humane as possible. You know what I mean? I mean, because like I said, right now, that whole thing about like with Young Thug and them bailing out cats, they only ended up bailing out like 7 cats, but that was like a bond of like 300 G's. You know what I mean? But they showed the condition. I mean, these cats is laying on the ground. I mean, like it's overcrowded. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to do is like if I was a billionaire, or when that time comes when I do become one, I would like to set up a fund. I would like to set up a fund and have a team of lawyers for all those people. Especially I hear this in New York. There be kids in there just sitting there waiting to, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel there should be some type of fund to where, especially if you didn't do anything, or it was something super petty, and it's like they don't have the money to get out over something super petty. I would just let it be like, all right, cool, here you go. Get all them out. Get all them
the kid
out.
with the book bag. The kid and then wind up killing himself when he came home. Like that's
because he went through some hell. That documentary that Jay-Z put out, which I'm happy he did that.
Over a book
just to
bag.
show.
Right. Over a book bag. That's like, but that's only us though. That's Black and brown people. Shit. I don't even want to think about this shit.
And the kid but it's like, what about the Puerto Rican? Yeah,
Puerto Rican. Talking about Puerto Rican kid with the mistaken identity got killed. Oh, man. That was crazy. That was super sad. Yeah. I heard Lala though. I heard she really stepped up and really like took care of the family and the sister and stuff.
Right.
I heard she still is. Like she's been consistent. Like it wasn't just for show. Like I heard she still talks to the family, helps the sister out, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? You know why I feel bad about the you know why I don't like that investment thing with the prison is because when I was locked up and it just came to me out in Long Island, they had the Klan out there come through at night. It wasn't every night, but they came through and pulled people out. So it's like it's it's just a bad feeling, man. They just be doing whatever they want to do, and it's nah.
Yeah, but
so you don't think there's no way to control the narrative?
I mean, you can't control the climate. You can't control these people. You can't control white supremacists. You can't do it. It's like I just seen some things that just is like nah.
I mean, I hear what you're saying about the point of getting to prison, but if we can control some of the narrative when they're there, I think it could make a difference. Like,
and you can't save everyone, of course, but if you can save a few,
if you can save a few, by having some kind of tie to the system, because the system ain't going nowhere, and we need some type of tie to the system.
I mean, you see what's going on right now too. They trying to appeal that shit that happened with the dude who killed George Floyd. They trying to blame it on the media and all that type of shit. They trying to say this there was no way to get a fair trial and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So that's the narrative you talk of, General.
If we doing that, then we need to do the same thing with Zimmerman.
The whole thing.
That dude walking around here free, willy nilly.
He's walking around.
He's not that free. It's America. That history will repeat itself. It's just everything is timing. And it will. He will get his judgment, whichever way. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody, but it will repeat itself.
He's been alive too many years, man. Somebody should have did something to him.
And that's why Jay-Z made that line about y'all let Zimmerman, walk streets is done. Yep. You kill each other, but you ain't gonna take this fool out. Like, come on, man.
I mean, it really does even let's be real, man. Let's be real. With all the killing we do with one another, why the fuck are we not going out the real enemy? You know what
exactly. Exactly. If you're gonna go out like that.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, they surely know where to go hide. So people won't find them.
Yeah.
Zimmerman? Nah, man, that dude ain't hiding. None of them people are hiding. They walking out here and letting us know that they out here.
I know he's at the supermarket, but I'm talking about a different hide than living in the hood where I come from.
Right. But that one dude who stopped I don't know if y'all seen this, but the one white dude who stopped the kid and it was like asking like where you living, where you from, when he was in the neighborhood, and all the people from that neighborhood came and sat in front of that dude's house like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Because he was just sitting there walking through, just chilling. And then the crazy part was there was two black women walking around the corner. So it ain't like black people didn't live in the neighborhood.
Right.
And you questioning him.
We live everywhere till something happened. And then he like, oh shoot, want me to live up the block from here. You know what I mean?
Right. This ain't no white neighborhood. You see black and browns up in there.
We live everywhere. We everywhere. Black, Latinos, Asian. We live everywhere, man. It's like till something happened, then you're like, oh man, that neighbor been over there. Okay, he's black. You know what? He chooses to get in his car every day. You know what I'm saying? Till he gets stopped by the wrong police one day. Then that's when we find out like this dude was in the suburb. That whole time. But
there is something I did want to ask Raymond, because I never understood this when I lived in Cali. Because when I came out in Cali, out here in the Midwest, even East Coast, black and browns is like this for real. When I came out there, there was so much beef. I'm like, what's the beef over? And that's how they knew I wasn't from there. But I'm like, well, what's the problem?
Just gang shit. Like I said, California.
So it's strictly gang?
Yeah, no, like California and I want to say, I mean, and the sad part, it is really a Mexican thing. That's, and that's why I say, like, I think when you talk to unification, you definitely see it more in the Latino culture. And when I say Latino, that's your Puerto Ricans, your Dominicans, your Colombian, you know what I mean? Like, especially like, I don't know, did y'all see that interview with Fat Joe and Talib, you know what I mean, over the N-word and all that type of stuff here recently?
Yeah.
It's like, Joe made it, and he was like, look, man, I was getting called, the N-word since I was 2 years old. It's all I knew, because that was like New York culture. You know what I mean? And you know, Puerto Ricans, blacks, everything like that. That's just how y'all talk in New York. But out here, Cali, it's just there's very much a separation, man. You know what I mean? Very much a separation. And it's weird because it really starts LA coming south. There's more, I think, unification up north, like the Bay. I almost think of the Bay like would be the West Coast of New York. Like that whole culture up there, the N-words all over the place from Filipino to Mexican to black. Like that's just a culture up there. Like it's very inclusive. But then the thing that's weird for California, there's even a beef with Southern Mexicans and Northern Mexicans. That's the Sureños and the Norteños. So, so that's why I say like California is heavy with gang culture, bro. And I don't know if it's just because we're so close to Mexico. Like I'll put it to you this way, Legend. If we cool with each other in LA, we go to prison, we ain't talking to one another behind bars.
Dang.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's sadly what it is. And I was just having the convo. Matter of fact, I think I posted a thing on my IG with the dude. You know, because it creates a ceiling even within music. You know, where it's like, damn, I can't hop on this record because of street politics or whatever the fuck case may be. You know what I'm saying? Or can't get with this artist, they can't get with that. Or like, say, you know, the same way the brothers is getting together on Black and like Crip and Blood. Like it's gonna be hard to see that with like real G shit, Mexican and brown. I mean Mexican and black. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, the good thing I did see, which looks like is promising, is and I talked to him here and there, Mr. Criminal, like we'll text here and there and stuff.
Good.
But seeing, he a solid dude for real. Like,
nah, he is
super solid. And to see him working with Bootsy and other black artists, I was like, okay. I said it might have to be this guy. He might be the one.
But you notice it's not a lot of West Coast.
Yeah, that is true.
He tapping in with, like you said, Bootsy, got records with Wiz.
So like East Coast,
you know what I mean?
south.
So he tapping in with the heavy hitters that, you know, ain't necessarily from the West. Like there's just a different politics out here, which is fucking stupid. I mean, you know, as I've gotten old, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I when I was younger, it you know, I was a little succumbed to it. But as I got older, it's like, man, we're just like, we're doing all this shit for nothing. You know what I mean? For neighborhoods and territories that ain't even ours. You know what I'm saying?
Like, we don't own it. We don't even own it.
Don't even own it. Don't even own shit. But you're talking generations, G, of these sets that pass it down from their kids. I mean, from parents to kids to I mean, you're talking like 5 generation gang members all within a family. You know what I mean? Where the shit ain't.
Has there ever been exceptions where, like, I mean, I guess Mr. Criminal,
you know where it gets tricky is when interracial babies come out of it, because there'll be situations where, like, and I know this, like East LA, heavy Mexican, like a lot of blacks just won't go there, and like I know a couple, even like he'll go to his ladies, you know, they're married and shit, but when he goes over there, even with the family and over there, he says he's always uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Always, and this is his wife, and you know he's got his fucking kid with the girl, and that family just really never accepted it. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. His girl's what?
His girl's Mexican.
Hold on. What's Mr. Criminal then?
No, Mr. Criminal's Mexican.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just talking about what do you call it? like this particular couple I know, like
okay,
a black homie with the Mexican girl, but like in East LA, it just, you know, there's like one of the things that you're not gonna find too many blacks in the area. You know what I'm saying? So
now, question: do you agree with and this goes for the rest of y'all who's on here? Do y'all agree with checking in?
I think somewhat. I think if you're like a factor, it should. I think you should.
You talk about checking in with a
like if Boosie came to LA and he hit up Mr. Criminal, you know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, yo, I'm out here.
It shows respect, man.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, you know. I think you have to do it? I mean, you don't have to, but it's
I feel if there's a relationship, you should. Like, if I came to Cali, I probably hit up Raymond, like, yo, Raymond, I'm out
here. A relationship, of course.
Yo, if you come on 125th, you got to check in with me. You already
Let just sound like he might need to pull up and rest right there after walking that far.
No, you know what's. I know this is gonna sound crazy to say this, but we kind of. I don't even use this word. I don't use this word a lot, but what scared me when I came to Cali is when I found out how much stuff I had to throw out. Certain hats, certain clothes. I said, bruh, what can I wear?
Damn near the whole Major League Baseball hat has some kind of relation to some gang out there.
I was like, where I need to live at? Burbank, Studio City? Like, where do I need to? They like, yeah, go over there with the
I guess
Hollywood
I
kids.
never got stressed with a New York Yankee hat on. That might be one of the ones that might be a little safe, but I'm not sure, man.
But even that, I forgot there is a thing with the Yankee hat at one of the neighborhoods out there. I forgot what it is though.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't even. I said, dang, if you the baseball player playing for that team, can you wear that hat? Dang. They're like, oh, you got baseball player, but I play for the Pirates.
But I'm just saying, if you the baseball player, you ain't gonna be in certain neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Unless you from that neighborhood, but then you should already know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like, but you got some real gangsters from that played baseball, like Darryl Strawberry and Eric. Them dudes was hilarious.
The one dude who played football. Like, here's some ones where I was like, dang. Even basketball players isn't James Harden any from Compton? Russell
Westbrook.
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook.
yeah, it is. Because I'm like, that's when I understood the relation between them and Nick. I was like, okay, y'all from, the city. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all kind of affiliated in some type of way.
It's weird though, bro. Because I think y'all know, like, it goes back to the idea of the artists, how they're not gangsters. They get on, and then all of a sudden they're gangsters. I think in some ways, it serves as like a protection for these people when you know what I mean, when they go places or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I came up there where I stood by myself. You know what I mean? I really didn't need nobody. You know what I mean? So it was like, if I got into funk, I got into funk, and I handled it, win or lose. You know what I'm saying? It was mine. It was like I was not bringing the homies into it. You know what I mean? And you got to keep in mind for myself. Like, I moved around a little bit, so there's a saying in Spanish is vato sin barrio, like where you're a homie but you're not really from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of my thing. Like, Lompoc is always gonna be in my heart. That's why I'm originally from 805. But like, I came to San Diego and ran into a few different situations, some different hoods, fucking around with different bitches. You know what I mean? But it never was like
I heard that's where some of them problems came from.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean? But I always made it clear. I always made it clear. Look, I said, I ain't about no drama, homie. I'm just picking up Teresa or whatever the fuck it was. And you know what I mean? And got the pass. You know what I'm saying? So, and trust and believe, homie, I like, keep in mind, I'm a Raider fan. I bang my Raider jersey everywhere. You know what I mean? So, and this is when the Chargers was in town. So, like everybody was looking at me salty already anyway. You know what I mean? But it just, I never, I had a few little incidents, but aside from that, it was all good. Like, even in my little hustling days, I, slanged with every race. I mean, I could tell you where everybody does whatever they do in every city around here. You know what I mean? Vietnamese, like they fucking crystal meth. And,
Now tell me this, and this kind of goes for you and C. Well, you all three y'all for real. So when you get artists like Puff who come to Cali, they move out there, they got their kids. Do you think there's any type of word out there where it's like, hey, don't mess with them?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
I think so. I think
when you get on that level, let me just say, like when I was working with for Elektra, I worked with Nocturnal, right? So he was signed to the label. And I was pretty much assigned on detail with this dude. So, I had to work with his big homies, which was this dude named Big D and Diablo. And basically I want to say they was West something Crips. They had like a Warner Brother tattoo. Long story short, man, people know, like, in other words, what I'm saying is when it gets to certain levels, man, they know what's real and what's not real. You know what I mean? And you have those relationships to where, if I go to Cali, when I used to go to Cali, I used to go into their neighborhood and check in, and not really just check in to say what's up. And it was like, yo, you good over here? You know what I mean? But yeah, ain't nobody messing with no Puff. They want to work with Puff, if anything. You know what I mean? I don't think they're trying to get at him like that. Once you get,
I just say that because I know you got like Puffs out there, Master P's out there. So his son, Romeo, before even the age he's at now. But I'm like, they gotta be sending words out like, don't touch them when they, you know what I'm saying? If you see them out, like, don't touch them. Because I remember hearing the game one time. I forget whose chain got taken, but he put the bird out there and got the chain back like within the day. I'm like, dang, it's like that. I'm like, all right.
I think that was what's his name in Houston? What's his name?
No, I know what happened with Jay Prince, but the same thing happened with Gang. I don't know if it was Sean Kingston. He got the chain back for it, but it was one of those artists. And I mean, because you hear these stories a lot where stuff will happen and certain people of, I guess you would just say, power They can just put the bird out there and be like, "Hey, find out who did this."
Yep.
And people be thinking like, "Oh, that ain't real." I'm like, "Nah, that stuff's real.
That's real. Yeah.
No, that's real. I know you from over here on this side.
Certain people
out there,
it goes all the way up to, let's get real, it goes all the way up to politics, man.
Serious.
It goes all the way up to politics, man. There are levels, just like we say, and it goes all the way up to freaking like, yo, you know, we do business with the mayor's people or the governor's people.
Yep.
Or whatever. It's like, nah, you don't, yo.
That's what I say. That's the importance of a cosign in every fucking aspect of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Straight up. Straight up. Well, anyway.
So I'll be checking in with you, Raymond, when I get out there.
Nice, shit, bro.
Hey, like, yo, Raymond, hey, it's me, baby. It's me.
Yo, Raven took me to a bomb spot. Where did we go eat that time when we had Raven Simone there, man?
It was one of the spots right there downtown. We had some
Hold on,
time
which
to
Raven
chill.
Simone was this?
Huh?
Which Raven Simone was this?
Raven Simone.
No. Like, is it the one who said she ain't black with the little mohawk? Is this the one where she was looking good?
No, it's that one. It was the first one you said.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
More recent Raven.
Yeah. This was like top of 2019. No, top of 20. Top of 20 Raven, right?
Well, the 2019. Right before the pandemic.
I think it was top of 20. It was top of 20.
Top of 2020. It was right before the pandemic took place.
Yep.
So crazy. It was so like it was cool though. And by the way, she was the bomb, man. She's like, man,
super cool.
Yeah,
you can tell she's a pro, bro. Like I said, you put her on the interview and it goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully we get her on here to interview. I like to take over that one, you know.
You know, you know what, she wanted to do it, and then she got it more recently. I would say maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, they got back into the Disney, like doing that, like producing back into the studio with all these rules. So I'm gonna talk to her about the music thing. I'll bring it up.
Tell the legend sentence for her.
You funny. You've been summoned. I'll do that. I gotta hop out of here. I know it's just us on here, but no, thanks for rocking, man. It was great.
Hey, Raven T, you did a great job today, man.
Right on, D. Yeah.
I was like, I was like, shit.
Yes, sir, you did. I only came on because you was.
I couldn't get away from my situation, man.
Handle your business, G. Family always first.
Yeah, so it had to go down, but my boys is down here waiting for me to get some tequila, so I'm gonna go head over there and handle that.
Hey, throw a shout out for me, Raymond, and see. I know y'all about to throw one up for your boy.
This is my people. Yeah, I told her, you know, at the Alex Lounge, they probably already. That was at 6 o'clock. They hit me up like, yo, where you at? So you already know.
Hey, I'm gonna get a Raiders shot glass just for Raymond. So I come up on here, take the shot, be like, hey, this for Raymond T.
That's right, boom, boom.
Oh man, I hope the Ravens do something this year, man. I get excited for the Raiders, man. I do get excited.
Yo, they about to kill it in Vegas. The way how they building up out there. Did you see the new stadium?
Fire, bro.
So that means you're gonna have a basketball team there soon because Vegas is a great city for basketball too. Like really all sports.
Damn, bro, they got a hockey team. You got a hockey team in the desert. You can tell me they can't get a basketball team? You know what I'm saying?
No, they got that's true. They need to add. I think the way they do it, they add 2 to each conference. So they're gonna have. It's probably gonna be Vegas and maybe Seattle will get theirs back or something like that, and then they'll do the same thing on the East Coast. So they'll add. You know, normally
basketball team will be depending on who they get. It'll be dope.
Yeah,
because it's crazy, man. Like, cause like AAU, like heavy tournaments in Vegas all the time. Basketball.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it make only sense to have a. See, I was just tripping out because the homie moved into and his neighbor is one of the receivers on the Raiders. He called me. He was like, "Hey, fams, you ain't gonna believe this shit." He's like, Zay Jones is my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "What?" So
dang, it's gonna go down.
Yeah, don't trip, man. They talking about Aaron Rodgers might come to the Raiders.
What?
They say we're in the talks. You know, Rodgers trying to get out of there.
He's tired, man. I think that last Brady loss, that just broke his spirit, man. His kids running up to, trying to basically surpass him to go hug Brady. Break any man. I gotta get out of this. Is nuts.
So look, y'all, on a health tip, I've been fucking with the homie right there out of New York. So every day in May, that's the thing right now. Do some sit-ups, do some push-ups,
Every day in
cardio,
May.
something. You know what I'm saying?
What's the challenge? What's the challenge?
Just every day in May, do something. So right now, since the top of May, I've been in at least a half hour or something. Cardio, push-ups, burpees, sit-ups, whatever the case may be. Just do something every day.
Got you.
I'm with it. I'm actually with it. I'm with it. I was doing 100 push-ups a day. We had that challenge going on, and I fell off.
I did that challenge.
Yeah, but I need to get back. I'm with that. Every day in May is good.
Yeah. Every day in May, just do something.
Got you.
Word. All right, let me get back to that. I'm going to head over to go to the watering hole, and I'll see y'all next.